Hello? Oh my god, everybody's all here! Oh, jeez. Oh my god, how many streams has it been? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Hey OA, hey Apparition, hey Mr. Pigeonhole. Oh my god. Oh, this is so cool. This is it. The final stream from Matsuribayashi. Obviously, this is not the end, as in 2 days. Assuming I can get it working, I'm going to go right into Higurashi for the true ending of Higurashi. But let me just say, I'll save most of my thoughts for the end of the stream, but this series has been an experience. I was like, ironically, it's something that I could have experienced way back when I was a teenager and, like, watching a lot of anime, and I had heard of Higurashi. But for whatever reason, this series slipped past me in terms of things that I watched. But I'm kind of glad it did in a way, because I got to experience it as the visual novel, which has been just one of the greatest reading experiences I've ever had. So, you know what? I'm kind of glad that I missed Higurashi the first time around when the original anime came up and, like, you know, they had the original memes and everything. Because I've seen some scenes from the anime. Like, they cut out freaking, Rena's love confession to Keiichi in Sumihoraboshi. That whole, oh my god. That whole section was absolutely butchered in the anime. They cut that out, and I am still pissed off about how that looks like. In the visual novel, it was just a mind-blowing experience. I really wish I had streamed that. I really wish I had streamed Sumihoraboshi. Because I literally felt like I was floating at the end of that chapter. And then I went, you know, it's like, okay, I really want to see this animated. And, like, they just chop. Like, oh, are you fucking serious? I am so glad that I got to read the original visual novel. And I think someday, if I ever have the time, I'll look at the manga version as well. But without further ado, let's get back to our little team of the original 5 plus Hanyu on the hill. Looks like they're eventually going to confront Takano, and Akasaka and Tomitake are headed to meet them there. Clearly, something's different about Takano from Minagoroshi, in that she was so evil back then, but here she's a lot more conflicted. Oh, Apparition, you saw the anime first. Ow. Oh, God. This is again, that's why I'm kind of glad I missed it when it first came out. And I'm really just so glad I'm experiencing it really as it was meant to be in the original way. Now, oh, thank you, OA. So without further ado, let's get back to our gang and see how they can defeat Takano once and for all. Takano, like, went to someone like you would absolutely hate to someone you just feel sorry for. And I would say she was infected with Hinamizawa syndrome as well, except for the fact that they got vaccinated, and she made a point of saying that Tomitake didn't, but she did. So, unless that was a lie too, like, I don't even know, but, you know what, let's get started. I've delayed this for long enough. Jeez. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. since the stream started. Clouds cover the sky, and it's suddenly getting cool. Okanogi's intuition tells him it's going to rain a little. He already knows that the enemy has broken through the blockade, but hasn't told Takano about it. It really doesn't make any difference at this point if she knows or not, and he also wants to reach the top of the mountain. Okanogi is only thinking about one thing right now. It's probably revenge on Akasaka. He's thinking about the enemy commander. Oh, that too. Mion, such a fucking badass. Seriously. I know FB is going to love this chapter because it just shows, really, for Mion and Satoko fans, like, I think this is kind of the best chapter because this is Mion and Satoko's moment of glory. Right here. Like, Mion just showing all her badass leadership skills, and Satoko's traps, like, saving everyone's asses and taking down, like, a huge, like, force. Like, this was set up way, way, way back since the beginning of the question arcs when there's no way you could possibly predict this is where the story would go. But, like, Satoko's, like, expertise in setting traps has paid off big time. And, like, even all those previous traps she set just because, you know, of her past. It's like, oh my god. Seriously, this says, like, really, and I'm glad he did this because Mion and Satoko has had the least development out of all the main cast. And it's really cool just to see them getting a huge moment of glory like this. And Keiichi and Rena, ironically, have been... It's really interesting that they've almost become background characters to Rika and Hanyu in the past two chapters. Because really, their climax was Sumiho Boshi. Alright, anyway, back to the story. I'm sorry, I'll probably be saying a lot of random stuff just because this is the last main chapter. He's thinking about the enemy commander who created this horrible day for him. He just can't admit his loss until he sees the enemy commander's face. He realizes he is already lost. Takano is the only one who doesn't think so. Really, the watchdogs have been called. It's all over for them. He has to have known that. They got through. But Takano, in the mood she's in, is not going to listen, and he knows that, clearly. The rest of the mountain hounds have fallen to the traps and ambushes. Okanogi has already ordered all units except his own to fall back to the front line and into vehicles. The only ones who can go on right now are the determined princess, Okanogi himself, and a handful of exhausted members of the mountain hounds, who could barely walk. Eventually, the slope became a little more gentle. Okanogi and the others are finally at the storage shack of the Forest Service. The club members already know the mountain hounds are almost totally annihilated. The number and strength of the men, they are now both far below the club members. Oh wow! So they've only got like 3 or 4 people with them then. Therefore, when Okanogi sees everyone welcoming him and the others, he isn't surprised. These are the kids who annihilated the mountain hounds throughout the day. They also fought with everything they had. They were always in control, but they must be exhausted as well. However, they are standing there brimming with willpower. That's a God-given willpower that only winners are allowed to have. There she is! There's R. Okanogi, capture her!
サンサよくもこんなざまの我々をこき使えるもんです。
Major, how can you even say that to us under these circumstances?
What? Can't you obey my order?
まさか
Oh no.
逆らう気なんか最初からありませんやね。
I have no intention of disobeying you.
Oh, he's got something planned. It's probably something to do with what Nomura said. Okanogi dumps his communication unit, his taser, and all the heavy equipment he has been carrying. Then he unbuttons his shirt and tells his men to stay put as he steps forward. He walks about half of the distance toward the club members.
山犬の大鳥ワンことおこのぎだ。
I am Okanogi, also known as Utori, one of the Mountain Hounds.
お前らのリーダーに敬意を表する。
I pay my respects to you, leader.
名前を聞かせてくれ。
May I have your leader's name?
The club members look at each other. There is a girl taller than the others. She can't be that old, but her hawk-like eyes are as sharp as a veteran soldier's. Okanogi doesn't know her circumstances, but only those whose lives are threatened on a daily basis can have eyes like those.
部長、園崎Mion.
I'm the leader of the club. My name is Sonozaki Mion. The girl steps forward.
いくつだ。
How old are you?
いや、年齢なんてどうでもいい。
No, who cares about your age?
朝からの沖宮署での騒ぎからこの山での戦いまで、すべてお前の指揮なのか。
From the turmoil in Okonomiya Station this morning to the battle in this mountain, did you command it all?
The girl doesn't answer, but her silence confirms it more strongly than anything she could have said.
この戦はお前らの勝ちだ。
You've won this battle.
まだ負けてねえと思ってるのはうちのお姫様だけさ。
Our princess is the only one who can't think that way.
もう今さらどうにもならねえ。
There is nothing else we can do at this point.
富武は封鎖線を突破。
Tomitake broke through the blockade.
沖宮にすでに到着して東京に連絡を取っただろう。
I'm sure he's already called Tokyo from Okonomiya.
鎮圧部隊がいつここにやってくるか知らねえが、それも時間の問題だ。
I don't know when the suppression unit will arrive, but it's just a matter of time, I'm sure.
笑いたきゃ笑え。爪ってやつさ。
If you want to laugh, go right ahead.
Okanogi, 何をやってるの?
Okanogi, what are you doing?
その女は敵のリーダーよ。倒しなさい。
That's the enemy leader. Take her down!
お姫様が何か言ってるが気にするな。
I heard him say, Ohime-sama, princess. It is...
Don't pay any attention to our little princess.
望みは何?
What do you want?
お前も大将。
You are a leader.
俺も大将だ。
And so am I.
わかるな。
You understand, don't you?
Silence.
あいつ降参したんじゃないのか?
Isn't he surrendering?
レナにはわかる。
I can understand.
あの人は今日敵の指揮をしていたんだよ。
He was the commander.
そして部下がみんなやられた。
But his men are all down.
だから、はいそうですかって言って負けを認めるわけにはいかないの。
He can't just admit his loss. Oh, wait. Wow, Robotics Notes is the next one in the Science Adventure series. The same series as Steins Gate and Chaos Child. Oh, wow, that's being I didn't know that. Thank you. That is so cool. It's weird that they do that before Chaos Head. You know, just to do the whole Chaos series. But I guess that's what they decided to do. So that is really cool.
我が身を犠牲にしてしか大軍の将は見そげないというのですか
Oh, Hanyu's true voice here. How do I do that? Are you saying he is willing to sacrifice himself as leader of the defeated force? I think that'll work. I don't care.
あんたが納得するようにすればいい
Do whatever you want to do.
感謝するぜ。
I appreciate that.
Mion takes a stance. Okanogi takes a stance too. Although Okanogi is nothing like Akasaka, he is still a close combat specialist. Oh wow, Mion! Oh my god. I am so glad. Seriously, it's about time Mion gets to show off. You go, big sis. Come on. Yay! Oh my god. Even when he's exhausted, there is no way Mion can defeat him. Takano thinks so too. She thinks Mion is underestimating Okanogi. But Mion knows. Mion knows that she is the only one who can put him at peace.
行くぜ。
Are you ready? Here!
Oh wow. Okanogi throws a fast punch, but Mion knocks it aside. She grabs his arm and turns it downwards, then twists it and ends it up, holding his body. Mion twists his arm even more. Okanogi is sure she is going to break his arm. It was a great move. She took his arm in one flowing movement. Yeah, that's true! Okanogi just wants to have anime fights. You're absolutely right, Mr. Pigeonhole. It's clear that Mion knows self-defense techniques, and she's no amateur at it. But Mion doesn't break Okanogi's arm. Instead, she throws him onto the ground. She doesn't deliver the final blow. She just looks down on him.
やるな。
Not bad.
小柳何やってるの
Okanogi, what are you doing?
早く制圧しなさい
Hurry up and subdue her!
うるせえ。
Shut up!
黙ってみて。
You just shut up and watch!
こいつは大将戦だ。
This is a one-on-one battle between leaders!
Okanogi gets up quickly, takes a stance once again, and then swings his arm down. Woo! But again, Mion avoids it effortlessly, grabs his arm and turns it, just like she did earlier. Hello, T! Oh my god, I'm so glad you could join us! They're in the same position as earlier. And just like what happened before, she doesn't break his arm, but throws him onto the ground and looks down on him.
回転投げか。
A rotation throw, huh?
当て身を入れねえところを見ると実戦向きじゃねえな。むしろお上品に演武を見せる流派ってとこか。
The way you move. It's not the Yoshin Kon method, is it? Is it that classy Kobu Kon method?
ちなみに腕を決めたとき、下がる相手の顔面に膝が入れられるぜ。
By the way, when you take your opponent's arm, you can knee his face if you want.
そうなんだ
I see.
今度試してみるよ
I'll try that next time.
ミオンってすげえ
Oh my god, Mion is great!
向こうの隊長と互角に渡り合ってるぞ
She's actually having a good match with their leader!
小柳武器を使いなさい
Okanogi, use your weapons!
何をやってるの
What do you think you're doing?
行くぞ
Here I come! Ah!
This time he has more energy. He takes an extra step and tries to kick, but Mion takes a step forward, as if she is assaulting the leg that's trying to kick her. Now Mion is close to Okanogi. She keeps her body low to the ground. So of course he is going after her head. Okanogi raises his right arm to elbow her head, but Mion gets up suddenly and holds his arm with her hands. Unlike the flowing moves from earlier, this is simply a contest of strength. Mion is a lot smaller than Okanogi. But suddenly, Mion lets go with her hands and lets Okanogi's elbow come down. She then sidesteps him. And there she goes, just like earlier. Okanogi's arm is on his back, and they end up in the same position. But this time, what comes after is different. Okanogi's face lowers as Mion lifts his arm up high. Then Mion swiftly brings her knee up into his face. Holy shit! Jeez. That's exactly the technique Okanogi told her earlier. Okanogi is just completely defeated. He's lost all his fighting spirit, clearly. Again, he is down on the ground.
So,
That's it.
飲み込みが早いじゃね
You learn quickly, don't you?
えか。おめえ、戦略、戦術、そして戦闘、すべて三拍子揃ってるぜ。
You know strategies, tactics, and battles. You have everything you need to be a commander.
おめえみてえな奴が俺の役をやるべきなんだよ。
You should have been in my position.
山犬みてえなクソどもの隊長をな。
You should have been the one to lead those shitty mountain hounds.
ごめんだね。あんたらみたいなネクラそうな秘密部隊の隊長なんて。
Sorry, I never want to be a leader of shady units like yours. Mion laughs. Okanogi laughs too. It's not humiliation. It's his honest reaction.
そうだな。
You're right.
お前ほどの器なら日本の不正規戦部隊長なんてもったいないぜ。
You shouldn't waste your talent on Japanese unconventional warfare units.
サスでもデルタでもスペツナズでもどこでも最高の人材になれるだろうぜ。
I bet you can even lead SAS, Delta, or whatever. You'll be one of the best.
Jeez, yeah. Mion is just ridiculously talented at everything she does.
何しろ
In any event,
Oh, Mion!
サス
SAS?
デルタフォー
Delta Force?
スくだらないね。
How stupid.
そんな退屈なところじゃ私を飼いならせやしないよ。
That's too boring.
そうだろうな。
yeah, I guess you're right.
そうだろうよ。
You're right.
なら聞かせてくれ。
Then tell me,
お前ほどのやつなら何の隊長を望む？
what kind of unit do you want to lead?
隊長なんて興味ないね。
I'm not interested in leading any units.
部長でいいね。
I just like, I just like being the leader of a club.
部長。
A club leader?
英国情報部あたりってとこか。
Perhaps an intelligence bureau for England, huh?
妥当だな。
Mion has a fantastic laugh. Seriously.
ダメダメダメ。なってないね。
No, no, no way.
あのね、私がやりたい部長はたった一つ。
Listen, there's only one club I want to lead.
南沢分校の我が部の部長だけさ。
That's the club of the Hinamizawa School.
罰ゲームのない戦いなんてごめんだね。
I'm not interested in games without penalties.
口先の魔術師、前原圭一。
The members of my club are the magician of words, Maibara Keiichi,
カーリーモードの竜宮レナ、
seeker of all things adorable and cute, Ryugu Rena,
トラップ使いの里子に燃え落としのリカちゃん、
trap master Satoko, and the charming enticer Vika-chan.
そして期待の新人フルデ羽生。
And last but not least, our newcomer, Furude Hanyu.
これだけ揃ってなけりゃ世界のどこだろうと退屈だね。
You won't find anything more fun than playing with them, even if you search this entire world. Woo!
勝てねえ。
No wonder.
勝てねえよ。
No wonder we couldn't win.
こんなやつが隊長だったんじゃ 勝てるわけねえよね。
With her as their leader, there's no way we could have won.
Oh yeah, she forgot Shion, but Shion never officially joined, did she? And she wasn't there, so. Come on, Okanogi! Wake up! Takano yells at him, but Okanogi doesn't hear it.
これでウォーミングアップはいいだろう。
Are we finished warming up?
次の一撃でぶち抜いてやるぜ。
The next one is for real.
当たったら死ぬぞ。
You're going to die.
覚悟しな。
Get ready.
キナ、
Come on,
あんたに似合いの最後をくれてやるよ。
I'll give you the ultimate ending.
あんたが欲しいと思ってる決定的な最後をくれてやるよ。
Something you've been wanting all this time.
よく言ってくれた。
Good enough.
よく言ってくれたぜ。
Here I come.
Okanogi takes about 5 steps backwards and inhales. He twists his body and puts all his power into his right fist. Just like he said, he is putting everything he has into this one blow. Mion squints a little and prepares to receive with the left side of her body. The sky starts to rustle. Ooh! Jeez. Thunder ahead. Wow, this is awesome! Oh, it's gonna rain on the climactic showdown. They both feel raindrops on their foreheads.
行くぜ。
Here I go.
殺すからな。
I'm going to kill you.
殺しに来いよ。
So come get me, okay?
あんたのお祈りが済んだらいつでも来な。
Whenever you're done praying, go right ahead. A tense moment ends. He starts to dash from a low position, just like a runner starting from a start line. He twists his body as he swings his right arm. A thunderbolt takes away a moment of their time. Oh, what's going on? Mion hasn't even moved a bit. Or maybe she moved like lightning. Okanogi strikes with his right fist, which has enough power to shatter Mion. What if 100% of power, his power is converted back to him as a counterattack? When the lightning strikes, his body flies into the air. Holy shit, what? What the fuck just happened? This is a phantom technique in both judo and aikido. It's called an air throw. It looks as if one is being thrown without his opponent touching him. It is a miraculous move at lightning speed. It is the most noble and splendid technique Mion knows, and is suitable for a fight between leaders. Mion is basically a freaking god, isn't she? Jesus Christ. Everyone in this club has like some kind of friggin' superpower. My god. The feeling of freedom while flying in the air is more memorable than the force of being smashed onto the ground, supposedly. When Okanogi hits the ground behind Mion, a heavy rain starts to fall suddenly. A huge helicopter suddenly appears from the other side of the mountain. The helicopter's rotor stirs up the air and blows away the raindrops like a storm. The rotor's noise sounds like a storm too. A rope comes down from the rear of the helicopter as soldiers come sailing down the rope one after another. It's all over. They are stunned for a second and realize it. Those are the watchdogs. The watchdogs Tomitake called in. Okanogi realizes what's going on and goes back to the other members of the Mountain Hounds. The situation has changed completely. The Mountain Hounds run down the hill and disappear into the woods. They drag Takano with them. She can't understand what's going on. Oh wow, she's being dragged away. Jeez. There's another helicopter circling around the mountain, and somebody is speaking through a speaker. To all the workers of the EDA institution, today at 12:30 p.m., the full authority of the EDA institution was frozen, and it is now under the control of the watchdogs. Also, at the same time, headquarters has ordered the disarmament of the entire institution staff. All of the mountain hounds are to disarm immediately and gather in the parking lot of the EDA clinic, or at the storage shack at the top of the mountain. If you don't respond accordingly, you will be disciplined under civilian law, as well as self-defense force law. The watchdogs members continue to come down the rope from the helicopter. They are clearly definitely different from the mountain hounds. They are armed more heavily, and the guns they have are bigger and longer. Those things make it clear they belong to a different unit. Does this mean you have won? I don't know. I've never seen this before, so I don't know if we won. Satoko and Rika sit down and hug each other. Aww! They are soaked in rain, but they sit down in the mud. Mion solemnly stands in the rain as the leader of the winning team. The mountain hounds are no longer here. They all ran. Keiichi and Rena run to Mion.
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 Mi-chan. It's over.
ああ、これで部活は終わりさ。
Yeah, the club activity is over.
Rika-chan is safe. Everyone else is safe. Mi-chan, we won a complete victory.
ミオンがみんなを率いたんだ。
You led us, Mion.
ミオンのおかげの勝利さ。
This is all thanks to you.
But Mion doesn't seem to be listening to Keiichi and Rena. Mion mumbles.
私さ、
I
部活の罰ゲームって好きなんだよね。
like punishments. Oh, Mion. See, I told you all that Mion was not a child, but you didn't listen to me before. Huh?
部活ってさ、残酷だよね。
Club activities can be cruel, huh?
仲間で戦い合ってさ、ビリを決める。
We fight and decide who's the loser.
つまりそれは、その子がビリだってみんなが見下すことなんだよね。
That means everyone else looks down on that person, right?
見下してなんかいねえだろ。
We don't look down on anyone.
楽しく罰ゲームをして、それでおしまいさ。
We enjoy doing the punishments, and that's it.
そう、
That's right.
罰ゲームで楽しく遊んで、それで終わり。
We do the punishment, and that's it.
敗戦の賞の責任をさ、楽しくみんなで笑って、それでチャラにできるから好きなんだよね。
We all enjoy laughing at the loser and forget about it. That's why I like it.
負けた本人も含めて、みんなで笑って。
We all laugh, including the one who came in last.
誰も傷つかない。
Nobody gets hurt.
みんなで楽しく笑っておしまいにできる。
We all laugh, and we're all done with it.
おこのぎってやつは、
That Okanoki guy,
私に投げ飛ばされて、
he thought he couldn't purify his sins
叩きのめされなきゃ、自分の罪がさ、
unless he was thrown and
見
beaten
そげな
by
いって
me.
思ったんだよね。
Goddamn pauses. Even up to here with the goddamn pauses.
そりゃさ、 今日何度もやばい目にあったよ。
Sure, there were some serious situations.
殺されそうに何度もなったよ。
You were almost killed, too.
でもさ、もう終わりでしょ。
But it's all over, right?
ゲームセットなんだよ。
The game is over.
なのに彼らにはチャラにする罰ゲームがないんだね。
But there is no punishment for the mountain homes. Maybe Mion realized something when she threw Okanogi. Keiichi doesn't think anybody else can understand that.
ミオンが何を言ってるのかわからねえよ。
I don't know what you're trying to say, Mion.
もう忘れろ。
Forget about him.
あいつらはもう終わりさ。
It's all over for them.
そうだね。
Yeah, you're right.
これでもうすべておしまいなんだね。
Everything is all over now.
みんな生きてる。
We're all alive.
誰も怪我してない。
Nobody is hurt.
今は最高のハッピーエンドを喜ぼうよ。
Let's enjoy this happy ending now.
そうだな。
That's right.
誰もやられなかった。
Nobody got hurt.
最高のハッピーエンドじゃねえか。
This is really a happy ending.
Oh yeah, Keiichi! They haven't confirmed Shion and Kasai's safety yet, but they are correct. This is the happy ending they have been wishing for. However, Mion is still thinking. She only understood the reason when thunder struck in that moment. As soon as the flash from the lightning disappeared, the reason disappeared too. She only remembers that she realized something very important, and that she already completely forgot about it. She is feeling such a sad loss. The members of the watchdogs come to surround the club members. They treat the club members as their enemies at first, but when Tomitake shows up, he explains to them who they are. Their commander shows up and begs them not to say a word about this incident, since it is politically sensitive. It is almost funny to see him beg like that, carrying all those weapons. Of course, they have no intention of talking to anyone about this. Once it's all over, it almost feels like this day was just a dream. If someone asks what happened yesterday, they may not even remember it. It was such an unrealistic day. Even if they were asked, they wouldn't say a word.
リカちゃん。
Oh! And they made it. A bit late, but understandably so. Oh? Rika-chan,
無事でよかった。
I'm glad you're safe. Akasaka!
無事でよかったのです。みー。
Oh! Oh! I'm glad you're safe too, me.
こっちも大成功だったよ。
We did great too.
そっちもみんな無事かい？
Are you all okay?
入江診療所はすでに彼らが制圧したそうだよ。
The EDA clinic has been occupied by the watchdogs.
山犬の隊員たちも続々と投降に応じてる。
The watchdogs are surrendering too.
隠れていた入江先生ともう一人の少年も彼らに保護されたそうだよ。
Dr. EDA and a boy who were hiding have been sheltered as well.
監督も無事ですのね。
The manager is safe too, right?
よかったですわ。
I'm so glad.
少年？
A boy?
はて、どなたでございましょうね。
Huh. I wonder who it is.
富田さんか岡村さんあたりが巻き込まれて怪我でもしたのかしら。
Maybe Tsubira-san or Okamura-san were injured.
さとか。
Satoko. Oh! I wish Satoshi would wake up soon. Oh God.
本当によかったのです。
I'm very glad. Rika's smile makes it clear what she has gone through. That's a smile only an exhausted person is allowed to smile at the very end. But Satoko doesn't know the meaning of Rika's smile. How much time will be needed to make sure Satoko understands? But Irie will do something about it. He will bring Satoko's Nini back to the village. Oh God. Oh, I really hope we get to see it.
そうだ、サトコ。
That's right, Satoko.
今日のお注射をしていないのではないですか？
You haven't taken your shot today, have you?
お注射をしないとダメなのです。
You have to take one.
あ、そうでしたわね。
Ah, that's right.
こんな時にも注射をやめちゃいけないなんて面倒な話ですこと。
How troublesome that I can't forget about that shot, even in this situation.
Satoko doesn't seem to know that her medication has a connection to the Hinamizawa syndrome. Or maybe she already knows, but pretends not to know. Rika vows to herself that no matter how long it takes, she is going to witness with her own eyes when her best friend parts with her sad past.
このお注射も日に2回で助かりますわよね。
At least I only need to take this shot twice a day.
以前の3回の時は本当に大変でしたわ。
The previous kind was 3 times a day.
Satoko doesn't know Satoshi was involved in the development of this medicine. Irie has said that Satoshi, as a specimen, has contributed so much to the research of Satoko's treatment. Even when he's asleep, Satoshi tries to ease Satoko's pain. That must have added something very special to Satoko's medicine. Satoko has to inject her stomach. Therefore, she runs to the grove of trees to give herself the shot. This is already a safe area. One after another, the watchdogs come down from the helicopters. There must have been 20 to 30 soldiers on one helicopter. There is one helicopter at the top of the mountain, and 2 more halfway down the slope. Watchdogs are coming down from all of the helicopters. It's almost like this entire mountain is under the watchdogs' control. Nobody fired their weapons even once. The mountain hounds have no choice but to surrender. It's not raining hard at all. It should clear up within 30 minutes or so. This is typical crazy weather for early summer. Satoko comes back and says,
リカ、羽生さんの姿が見えませんわね。
Ah boy, I fucking knew it! This is a false ending. We had our big showdown, but Takano escaped. Okay, here we go. What's gonna happen now?
Rika, I haven't seen Hanyu-san.
さっきまで一緒にいましたのに。
She was just here.
Oh, jeez. Swallow it there.
羽生、
Hanyu?
羽生、
Hanyu?
どこ？
Where are you? Hello, Nagels. Oh, it's so lovely that you could be here. It was stupid of me to think that Tokyo had sent more support. They're acting as if they have known of their loss for a while. I was the only one who didn't know about it.
どういうことなの？
Oh, Takano perspective. Okay. What's going on?
状況がさっぱりわからないわよ、おこのぎ。
I don't know what the heck is going on, Okanogi!
手詰まりってやつです。
This is it.
富武が呼んだ番犬が到着したんですよ。
They're the watchdogs. Tomitake called them in.
番犬？
The watchdogs.
名前は聞いたことあるけど。でも、山犬と似たようなものでしょ？
I've heard that name, but aren't they similar to the mountain hounds?
どうして応戦しないのよ？
Why don't you fight them?
ご冗談は。
You've got to be kidding me.
山犬は所詮傍聴部隊です。
The mountain hounds are simply a counterintelligence unit.
対して番犬は 本間もんの戦闘部隊ですが。
On the other hand, the watchdogs are a real battle unit.
花から勝ち目なんざありませんね。
There is no way we could defeat them.
The last three members look at me in exhaustion.
大体どうして番犬が来るのよ。
Why are they here in the first place?
富武は捕まえてるのにどうして。
We've captured Tomitake!
他にスパイがいるんじゃないの。
Are there more spies?
それは誰よ。
Who are they?
三さ、すでに診療所が襲撃され、富武2位が奪い返されたことはご存知ないのですか？
Major, the clinic has been attacked already. Haven't you heard that First Lieutenant Tomitake was freed?
One of the three members speaks timidly. Okanogi signals them to shut the fuck up.
そんなの聞いてないわよ。
What? Nobody told me.
それはいつよ。
When on earth did that happen?
どうなってるのこのぎ。
What's going on, Okanogi?
それに村から逃げられないよう封鎖部隊というのもいるんでしょ。
Wasn't there a blockade unit so they wouldn't escape the village? They don't even answer me anymore. I am left behind. I am the only one who didn't know. I am left out. The members look at Okanogi and wait for his command. Nobody is waiting for my command. Nobody even cares about my commands.
隊長、指揮者より無線です。
Commander, there is a radio call from the command vehicle.
One of the members gives the intercom to Okanogi.
大鳥ワンダー。
This is Otori 1.
隊長、各校より最終連絡です。
Commander, here is the last communication from Cuckoo.
各校を実行せよ。
Execute the cuckoo. Oh boy. Takano, your number's up. But Tomitake is here. You knew this was gonna happen, Takano. You knew it.
Kakko, 了解した。
Cuckoo, Roger.
指揮者を番犬が包囲中です。
The watchdogs are surrounding the command
投
vehicle.
降を勧告しています。
We are being advised to surrender. Please let us do that. We want to live.
いかがしますか？
What should we do?
指揮者。いや、太田、足立、ご苦労だったな。
Commanding vehicle. Nah. Ota and Adachi. Good work.
Adachi! Ah, jeez. Mountain Hound's just made up of the villains from other games. I knew it.
投降を許可する。
You're clear to surrender.
武装解除して以後は、番犬の指示に従え。
Disarm yourselves and follow the orders of the watchdogs.
指揮者了解。
Commanding vehicle, Roger.
各員その場で聞け。
To all members, listen up.
指揮者が制圧された。
The commanding vehicle has been compromised.
すでに診療所も制圧されているだろう。
The clinic is probably in enemy hands as well.
我々は全てのバックアップと装備を失った。
We have lost all our backup, as well as equipment.
全班は壊滅。
All units have been annihilated.
個々の隊員たちも武装解除に応じているだろう。
I'm sure the rest of the members are disarming themselves.
山犬の完全敗北だ。
This is a complete defeat for the Mountain Hounds.
まだよ。
Not yet.
なんとか東京の野村さんに連絡を取るのよ。
Get in touch with Nomura-san in Tokyo.
番犬が何よ。
The watchdogs? So what?
番犬に匹敵する部隊を送り込んでくれるわ。
She will send in units who can fight the watchdogs immediately.
R は生きていたのよ。
R is alive.
終末作戦の実行は可能だわ。
We can activate the final operation, Takano. You lost. You won in every other world line, but you lost in this one. To use Higurashi terminology, you rolled a 1 on the die this time.
それをすぐに野村さんに連絡しないと。
I must let Nomura-san know that.
そのためにはまず東京への連絡手段を取り返すことが重要よ。
We must restore communications with Tokyo.
こうなると村の連絡網を遮断したのが裏目に出るわね。
We shouldn't have cut all communications in the village.
指揮者を奪還するしかないわ。
We must recover the commanding vehicle.
指揮者の無線で東京に連絡して応援を呼ぶのよ。
We'll get in touch with Tokyo on the radio.
幸い指揮者は今あっさり降伏してみせたから奴らも油断してるはず。
Fortunately, the guys in the command vehicle surrendered without resisting, so I'm sure the watchdog's guard is down.
おこのぎと3人も隊員がいれば十分可能よ。
Okanogi, you and your 3 members are enough.
まだ6月19日。
It's still the 19th of June.
作戦開始は21日
We'll start the operation on the 21st?
22日だったかしら。
Or is it supposed to be the 22nd?
まだ間に合う。まだまだ間に合う。
We still have time.
ここから巻き返すわよ、おこのぎ。
We'll do it, Okanogi.
すぐに指揮者の奪還を実行しなさい。
Recover the commanding vehicle immediately.
なんで誰も私の言うことを聞けないの。
Why can't you follow my orders?
私は3歳よ。
I'm a major.
おこのぎよりずっと偉いのよ。
I'm your superior.
おこのぎの言うことは聞けて、どうして私の言うことが聞けないの。
Why do you listen to Okanogi but not me?
サンサ
Major,
さっきから飛び回ってるヘリが言う通りですわ。
didn't you hear what the helicopter said earlier?
このゲームはうちらの負けです。
We've lost.
これ以上の往生際の悪さは互いに得になりませんね。
There is absolutely nothing we can do anymore.
何を言うの、おこのぎ。
What are you saying, Okanogi?
まだよ。もうくじけるの。
Are you already giving up?
あなたも R が生きているのを見たでしょ。
You saw that R is alive, right?
今日の一日がおかしくなったのは R が死んだなんて噂が流れたからよ。
What happened today was all because of the rumor that said R was dead.
でも R は生きていた。
But R is alive!
今日の一日はなかったことになるのよ。
That means today didn't happen.
緊急マニュアルはまだ生きているわ。
The emergency manual is still okay.
女王感染者が生きている以上、改めて殺せばそこから48時間の緊急マニュアル執行可能な時間が。
Oh god. Seriously, Takano. As long as the Queen Carrier is alive, all we have to do is kill her, and then we'll have 48 hours to enact the emergency manual. And you said that out loud, and that you are just 100% fucked. Oh god.
サンサ緊急マニュアルがどうこうって次元じゃもうないんですよ。
Major, it's far beyond that point already.
もう東京は女王感染者とか、それが死んだら48時間とか。
Tokyo
もう
doesn't
どうで
care
もいいんです。
about the Queen Carrier or the 48 hours after death.
終末作戦は完全に失敗しました。
The final operation has failed.
我々のクライアントはすでに証拠の隠滅に走り回っているでしょう。
Our clients must be running around desperately to destroy evidence.
我々の役目ももうおしまいですわ。
Our job is done.
山犬なんて面白い部隊を10年ほど指揮させてもらいました。
I commanded a unique unit called the Mountain Hounds for about 10 years.
貴重な経験ができましたが、
It was a valuable experience.
それも今日でおしまいです。
But it's all over today.
そしてサンサ、あんたの役割ももうおしまいです。
And Major, your job is over too.
What?
何よそれ。私の役割。
What do you mean my job is over?
何のことよ。
What are you talking about?
サンサ、
Major,
あんたの役目はその手に持っておられるスクラップ帳を育て上げることでした。
your job was to turn that scrapbook into something completely different.
何の話よ。
What are you talking about? I had no idea that Okanogi would start talking about my grandfather's scrapbook.
ひなみ沢症候群って病気があることは疑いません。
I don't doubt that there's a disease called Hinamizawa syndrome.
だが女王が死ぬと48時間で村中が大パニックになるってのは見た者がいません。
Nobody has seen the villagers going crazy within 48 hours of the death of the Queen Carrier.
本当か嘘かなんて分かりゃしないんですよ。
Who knows if that's even the truth?
Don't be ridiculous. Look, here. It's somewhere in here. Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. Here we go. From the studies of other similar parasites in brains that statistics say. Damn it! Where is it? Damn it! I flipped through the pages of the scrapbook in a panic. I can't even remember which page I'm looking for. Okanogi slaps the scrapbook, and it falls onto the ground and lands in a puddle. The scrapbook soaks up the muddy water. Oh God. What are you doing? This is important! As I kneel down to pick up the scrapbook, Okanogi steps on it. The muddy water splashes into my face. I witness my precious scrapbook being stepped on in muddy water.
サンサ
Major.
このスクラップに書いてあることが本当だろうとでっち上げだろうとどうでもいいことなんですよね。
I don't really care if what's in this scrapbook is true or false.
真実だろうと虚偽だろうと実は誰も気にしてませんのですわ。
Scratch that. Actually, nobody cares.
それはどういう意味よ。
Oh, what do you mean by that? I try to get the scrapbook from under Okanogi's foot, but I can't pull it out.
東京のクライアントが期待してたのはそのスクラップ帳の中身をどれだけの人間が信じてくれるかってことなんです。
The clients in Tokyo merely wanted to see how many people actually believed in what's in the scrapbook.
本当か嘘かはどうでもいい。ただ信憑性さえありゃよかったんです。
They didn't even care if it was the truth or lies as long as it was believable.
本当か嘘かどうでも。
They didn't even care?
そうです。
No,
どっちでもいいんです。
they didn't.
でっかい研究所で偉い先生方が研究してこれこれこういう結果ですっていう専門用語だらけの難しい資料を作ってくれて
They just wanted some famous doctors to research it and come up with a report full of hard terminology so they could deceive people.
中身などろくにわからねえ連中を騙せるだけの信憑性ってやつをそのスクラップ帳に与えることがあんたの役割だったんです。
And your job was to make that scrapbook believable.
嘘なんかじゃないわ。
No, this isn't a lie!
私と祖父が何年にもわたって研究してきて。
Okay, oh, you just sent me that? Thank you. Okay, so in the, that is awesome. In the original, yeah, after the main ending. I'll do that here, actually. I'll do that on this stream, so thank you. Alright, so back to the story. No, this isn't a lie. My grandfather and I did research for many years.
足をどけなさいよ。
Come on, move your foot! The scrapbook is getting soaked. I try my best so the scrapbook doesn't get ruined, but it is no use.
女王が死んだら村は皆殺し。そういうとんでもない話をお偉方に納得させられりゃよかったんです。
All you had to do was convince the higher-ups that when the Queen Carrier dies, the villagers must be killed.
ひなみ沢症候群が脳みそに寄生してどうこうとか、そんなこと誰も興味ない。
Nobody cared about parasites living in human brains.
政治的アクションに使えるかどうかにしか興味がなかった。
They only cared if this fact could be used for political gain.
んなことはあんただって十分承知していたでしょうが。
You surely must have known that, didn't you?
そして、今や誰もこんなインチキスクラップは信じやしません。
And at this point, nobody would even pay attention to your quackery scrapbook.
このスクラップ帳に大勢がかけた。
A lot of people bet on this scrapbook,
そして負けたんですわ。
and they lost.
山犬もこのスクラップ帳に熱く張って負けた。
Mountain hounds lost too.
それだけのことですね。
That's all there is to it.
インチキスクラップなんかじゃない。
This scrapbook is not quackery!
これは真実なのよ。全部真実。
The scrapbook holds the truth. Everything in it is the truth.
おじいちゃんが調べて、私が調べて、そして書き上げてきた真実の研究結果なのよ。
My grandpa researched it, I researched it, and this is the result.
だってみんな信じてくれた。
Everyone believed it!
だからあんな立派な研究所を作ってくれたのよ。
That's why when they built such a beautiful research center, right?
信じてくれたから。みんな、そう、野村さんだって。だからこそ私に声をかけてくれたのよ。
They believed it, and that was why Nomura-san got in touch with me.
この研究の進化を分かってくれるクライアントはきっと他にだっているわ。
There must be other people who would believe in the research.
だってこの研究は人類の未来の可能性に。
Because this research is for the future of humankind, huh? Okanogi gets fed up and kicks me. My body is light. I fell backwards and get soaked in muddy water. Okanogi walks up to me and looks down at me.
幸いなことに、東京のクライアントも、そしてうちらも、サンサにまだ期待している役割があるんですわ。
Fortunately, there is still something the clients in Tokyo are expecting from you.
おい、
Hey,
One of the unit members hands a gun to Okanogi. Yep, here it comes. Okanogi checks the cylinder and then throws it to me.
何よ
Yep.
これ。
You surely must have known this, Takano. They were gonna do this even if he succeeded. Honestly. I'm pretty sure. 'Cause to allow any kind of evidence to exist that this whole thing was planned. Like, you knew this was coming. What is this?
サンサ、
Major,
そいつで自分の頭、ぶち抜いてくれませんか。
why don't you use that to shoot yourself in the head?
What? I look at the gun. I am used to seeing guns at the Irie Institution. I was never scared of them. But for the first time, I am scared of one.
よくあるやつですわ。
You know,
トカゲの尻尾ってやつです。
this happens all the time.
サンサ、
Major,
海軍の将の責任ってやつで、そいつで自分の頭、ぶち抜いてください。
take responsibility as the leader of the defeated force and shoot yourself.
This is very traditional Japanese.
そんな。
What are you saying? Nobody has ever told me to die. Interesting. Even at the place, at the orphanage, nobody has ever told me to kill myself.
クライアントもうちらも、サンサが死んでくれりゃ、サンサがあることないことやってくれたってことで、うまーく丸く終わらせられるんです。
If you die, the clients can just blame you for everything.
すでに東京はその準備に入ってますんで。
Actually, they're already preparing for that in Tokyo.
バカなこと言わないで。そんなこと。できるわけ。
Don't be ridiculous. Why do I have to do that? I start to sob. My body is shaking.
まあ無理ならいいんです。
Well, you don't have to do it yourself if you don't want to.
今のあんたにそこまで求めるのは酷でしょう。
Maybe that's too much to ask of you now.
Okanogi pulls his gun out and points it at me. The other unit members realize everything will work out if I die, so they just look at me coldly.
投降を説得するも堅くなに拒否し抵抗。
I'm gonna say that I tried to talk you into surrendering, but you refused.
銃撃戦になりやむなく射殺。
We started to shoot at each other, and I had to kill you.
そっちが本当の筋書きなんです。
That's the scenario.
自殺用の銃は短くない時間世話になったことへの俺なりの気遣いだったつもりです。
I gave you the gun so that you could kill yourself rather than being killed by me. It's to show my appreciation for the time we've known each other.
そんな筋書き嫌よ。嫌よ嫌。
I don't want a scenario like that! No, you don't!
そんなの誰が考えたのよ。
Who came up with that? I don't want that!
あんたがさっきから助けを求めたいって言っておられる東京の野村さんです。
Your dearest friend, Nomura-san in Tokyo did.
終末作戦が失敗した時に備えダメージコントロールを図る作戦ってのもちゃんと合わせて用意してあったんです。
You must have known they had a plan for damage control in case the final operation failed.
野村さんの暗号名はカッコ。
Nomura-san's codename is Cuckoo.
そしてサンサの暗号名はヒナでしたね。
And yours is Baby Bird, right?
カッコが卵をどこに産むかご存知ですか？
Do you know where cuckoos lay their eggs?
Yep, in the nests of other birds. What?
カッコの卵はよその鳥の巣に産みつけられそこから帰ったカッコはですねもともとの巣のヒナを突き落として巣を乗っ取っちまうんだそうです。
Cuckoos lay their eggs in other birds' nests. Once they hatch, they kill the young birds of the original by pushing them out of the nest, and then take over that nest.
巣から落ちた飛べないヒナは地面でのたくりまあ普通は野犬や山犬に食われて殺されちまうってことですわ。
The young birds on the ground are helpless, and they are usually eaten by wild dogs or mountain hounds.
I used the money I got from Father Koizumi to pay the mountain hounds, thinking I had gained a reliable ally. I always thought that although Okanogi was barbaric, he was very reliable. But the nest was taken over.
サンサ
Major,
あんたの味方なんていなかったんです。
you never had any allies.
あんたは東京のクライアントが描いた絵の通り踊って緊急マニュアルってやつを煽ってくれりゃそれで十分だったんですよ。
All you had to do was exactly what the clients in Tokyo wanted you to do.
ですがその舞台も幕が降りてあんたにステージから退場してもらおうってことになったってことですわ。
But now it's over. You need to exit the stage. Here.
あんたの大好きなスクラップ帳
Here is your precious scrapbook.
そいつを左手に抱きながら右手で銃を拾ってください。
Hold that in your left hand and pick up the gun with your right.
I finally take back the scrapbook. It's covered in mud. I love it when we get a vocal song in the middle. I hold it with both hands and cry. What a farce the life of Takano Mio was. This is the time to go back inside of the metal fence. Oh God. What an ending for her. I feel so conflicted, like, oh God. My shaking hands hold the cold gun.
弾は一発ですから慎重に。
There's only one bullet in the gun.
頭蓋骨は案外弾を滑らすって話ですわ。
Sometimes the bullet slits on the scalp.
口を開けてその中に撃つのがよくあるやり方です。
That's why people usually put the muzzle in their mouths.
ほら、銃を持って構えて。
Come on, hold the gun, point it like this,
そして死んでくださいな。
and die.
Oh. Why am I crying for her? Oh God. Oh God. She is by no definition a good person or even a decent person, but oh God, jeez. This is just really, really pitiful. Oh my God, jeez. Holy shit. Oh my God. A gunshot echoes in the mountain. With that gunshot, members of the Mountain Hounds rush in. Okanogi and the other men raise their hands in surrender. Oh my God.
Takano さんさも一緒でしたが、どうしても遠くのエリアだと絞りましてね。
What an ending for her. Oh my God. Literally dragged through the mud. Oh my God. Yep, and she, true to her word, she never did see Tomitake again.
Major Takano was with us, but she refused to surrender.
今の発砲はサンサがこっちに銃を向けたんで撃った威嚇射撃です。
I had to shoot her to intimidate her, because she tried to shoot at us.
レトリバー7よりリーダー
Retriever 7 to leader.
おこのぎ2と山犬隊員3名を逮捕。
We arrested First Lieutenant Okanogi and 3 members of the Mountain Hounds.
高野3佐はこのすぐ近くを逃走中の模様。
Major Takano is on the run. Oh, she's alive.
足跡が南西方向へ消えているが物資が濃い。それ以上の追跡は不能。
She ran away. I thought she... Oh. The footprints are heading southwest, but the bush is too thick and we can't go any further.
第一級応援を。
Send some backup.
高野3佐は武装している。繰り返す。高野3佐は武装している。
Major Takano is armed. I repeat, Major Takano is armed.
レトリーバーリーダーよりオール。
Retriever leader to all units.
重要手配犯の高野3佐が現在逃走中。
Major Takano is on the run.
高野3佐は武装している模様。注意されたし。
Major Takano is armed, so be careful.
逃走地点を中心にパトローリングで封殺せよ。
Patrol the area and force her out. I'm running through the mountain with mud all over my body, holding the muddy scrapbook. Is she gonna run into Tomitake or Hanyu? I keep falling because of the mud, and branches and tree roots continue to torment me. I lost one of my shoes, so I decided to get rid of the other shoe too. I would do the same thing. This isn't the first time for me to have to run like this. Oh God. This isn't the first time I've ran on bare feet. This isn't the first time I've felt such pain on the soles of my feet. This isn't the first time I've cried like this.
繰り返す。
I repeat.
高野さんさ、武装解除し投降せよ。
Major Takano, disarm yourself and surrender.
逃げ場はない。
You can't run.
山犬はすでに全員投降した。
The mountain hounds have surrendered.
君に味方はいないぞ。
You have no more allies.
The helicopter above my head is calling my name. I get into a hollow tree. I hold my knees to hide. I run on bare feet to escape before, but that was a long time ago. My feet are bloody and swollen, and I can't even walk anymore. As I bite the corner of the scrapbook, I can only cry. Sadness and humiliation fight for dominance in my heart. When I feel sad, I cry, and when I feel humiliated, I scratch myself to calm my anger. And I still have the gun in my right hand, the one with one bullet in it. Oh, so she didn't fire that shot. Somebody else did. It was the watchdogs, probably. I have to kill myself. Death is the only thing that can clear up everything. Killing myself is the only way to go back to that day. But when I look at that scrapbook, I feel sad and scared. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Just die. Atone for your actions with your death. I remember Okanoki's eyes. I know I have committed sins. There are so many sins. Too many sins. There are more sins than I can possibly atone for. But do I have to die for them? No. I don't want to die. I cry, and then notice there is someone standing beside me. It's Hanyu. I was thinking it's going to be either Hanyu or Tomitake. The girl is standing there. This is the girl I met when I came to Hinamizawa when the Irie institution was first opened. I met this girl at the shrine when I declared war. This is the god of this place. God looks at me and sneers, rather than sympathizes with me.
それでもまだ人の身を捨て神の座を求めるというのか人の子よ
Are you still trying to take God's place? Do you still deny that you are a human?
随分久しぶりね
Long time no see.
負けよ
I lost.
このゲーム
I lost this
私の
game.
負けよ人の身の分際で神に挑戦した哀れな女の末路がこれ
This is what I got for challenging God, I guess.
人の子よ、
Human child.
まだ神の座を追い求めるのか。
Are you still after God's position?
数々の試練をまだくぐり、それでもなお神の座を求めるのか。
Are you still willing to endure for the sake of opposing God?
冗談じゃないわ。
No way.
神の座なんてもう無理じゃない。
God's place. That's already impossible.
人の子よ、聞け。
Human child. Listen well.
今こそ神になる道を示そう。
I will show you the way to godhood. Oh, wait, what in the world is going on?
そなたの右手に持つ鉄の火で
With the gun in your right hand,
己が生に別れを告げる。
end your life. Jesus Christ, Hanyu! Holy fuck!
神の座で肉の器は不要。
God's position doesn't require flesh.
人にその姿を認められようなどと思ってはならぬ。
Don't expect people to recognize you.
神とは孤独な存在。
Being a god is lonely.
それに好んでなりたがる愚かな人の子よ。
You, foolish child, want to become God.
それでもなお神の座を目指すというのか。
Do you still want to be God?
これで私の頭を打ち抜けっていうの。
Are you telling me to shoot myself with this?
そんな簡単なことで
That's it!
私は神になれるの？
Something that simple would make me a god!
そんなにも簡単なことだったの？
That's so simple!
なら私は何？
And what am I?
今まで何を積み上げてきたの？
What have I been doing all this time?
大勢の人間の罪を背負った。
You shouldered many other sins.
その大勢の罪を今こそ己を生贄に捧げることで見そぐのだ。
You purified all the sins by sacrificing yourself.
その勇気は称えられ、神の座の末席を許すであろう。
Your courage will be praised, and be allowed to take the seat of God.
何よそれ。
What?
私にトカゲの尻尾を引き受けて全員の責任を押し付けられて死ねと、そういうの？
Are you telling me to die for everyone else's sins?
ふざけない。
Don't be ridiculous.
そんなの嫌よ。
I don't want to.
絶対に嫌。
No way!
何故に嫌か。
Why don't you want to?
常に人の世で和を求めるためには、一つの汚れに一つの生贄がいる。
For humans to live in peace, they need one sacrifice for one sin.
それが人の世の断り、罪のみそぎの方法ではなかったのか。
Isn't that the truth of the human world? Isn't that the method to purify sins?
そなたの望む未来に一人の少女を生贄に求めたのは、それを理解していたからではなかったのか。
Didn't you want to sacrifice one girl for the future you wanted?
わかんない話はやめて。
What are you talking about?
私には何のことかさっぱりわからないわ。
I don't know what you're talking about.
それがわからぬなら、所詮は人の目。
You don't because you are a human.
神の座を求めた身の程知らずを食い入る。
You don't even know how stupid you were to even want to become a god.
食い入る。
I do.
他の人の責任をかぶって死ぬのが神になる道なんて絶対嫌。そんな神様になりたくない。
I don't want to die for others to become a god. No way, no way. I don't want to become a god.
私は人間でよかった。
I'm fine with being human.
人間として生きていいよって誰かに許してもらいたかった。
I just wanted someone to forgive me for being human.
生きてもいいよって許
That's
して
all.
もらいたかっただけなの。
But why is this happening?
それなのになんでこんなことに。
ならばこの度の人の世の汚れをいかにして払うのか。
Then how will you purify this filth? How will you pay the price?
いかにして代価を払うのか。
なんでよ。なんで誰かが責任を取らされなくちゃならないのよ。
Why? Why does someone have to take the blame?
誰もが相手を利用してジョーカーを押し付け合って
They're all pushing the responsibility onto others.
自分の手を汚さずに済むように立ち回り
They maneuver this way and that so they don't have to dirty their hands.
それが人の世なの。
Isn't that what happens in the human world?
違う。そんなの人の世じゃないよ。
No, that's not.
だってお父さんやお母さんやおじいちゃんと生きてきた日々には
Because when my
そ
parents
んなのなかったもん。
and my grandpa were alive, things like that didn't happen.
みんながみんな
We were all happy.
幸せだった。
Nobody blamed anyone.
誰にもジョーカーなんか押し付けなかった。
How did I fall out of that world?
どうしてその世界から私はこぼれてしまったの。
Why am I wandering all around the mountains in this rain alone?
どうして私はこんな雨の山中を泥まみれになりながら一人でさまよってるの。私はどうして
Why me?
これが私の罪に対する報いなの。
This is the punishment for my sins, isn't it?
分かってた。うっすらと気づいてた。
I knew it. I noticed it.
何か大切なものを間違えて。
I made a huge mistake.
でもそれを認めたくなくて
But I didn't want to admit it.
取り返しがつかないところにまで来て初めて後悔した。自分の罪に対するこれが。
And when it was too late, I regretted it for the first time. So this is the punishment for my sins.
報いなのね。
人の世はそなたに罪のみそぎを求めるだろう。
The human world will want to purify your sins.
この度の汚れはそなたを生贄に捧げることで払われよう。
Your sins will be purified when you sacrifice yourself.
それが人の世の払い方。
That is the way of the human world.
なれど我は人にあらず
However, I am not a human.
人を超える存在にして欠けたる輪を埋める存在。
I am above humans, and I make peace.
人の罪を許す存在。
I forgive human sins.
人の罪は人には許せぬ。
Humans can't forgive human sins.
我こそが
But I
人の
can.
罪を
I forgive you. To request a sacrifice isn't a reasoning of the human world. It is a reasoning of the demon world. This isn't the human world. This is the demon world. Humans can't stop that world. I became a god to stop that. It was over 1,000 years of pain. I wanted to come down from this place. I wanted to see a world where God doesn't need to make peace. Oh, God. And finally, after 1,000 years, I found a peace. Human child, I will forgive your sins in my name. Kneel and regret. Ask for forgiveness. Then you shall receive it. God will forgive you. God will forgive your human sins. The God in human form walks up to me and reaches out. As I kneel and look down, she touches my head. Hanyu? Hanyu, where are you? Hanyu-chan, answer if you can hear us. I hear a voice in the distance. I see a girl standing in front of me. She is one of Mion's club members. My hated enemies. Okay, so now she's in human form again. Shit. She's found me. The rain has stopped already. I come out from the tree. After the rain, it feels so humid. My body is sweaty. My body is soaked in sweat, mud, and rain. I feel filthy. I've been bitten by mosquitoes and my body is itching all over. This is why I hate mountains. Don't say a word. I point the gun. The girl is just looking at me calmly, as if she doesn't see the gun. But at least she doesn't say a word. What should I do? Should I take her as my hostage? I only have one bullet. How long can I run?
Hanyu!
Hanyu!
どこだよ!
Where are you?
参ったな。マジで迷子だぞあいつ。
Damn, she is really lost.
見つけましたわ。
There she is.
羽生さん。
Hanyu-san.
羽生、一体今までどこへ。
Hanyu, where have you...
本当に最後の最後までついてないわね。
I am really unlucky.
いや、あるいはついてるのかしら。
Or maybe I am lucky.
最後の最後で一矢報いることはできそうね。
At the very end, I can finally make amends.
みんな
Oh, holy shit, here we go. Final showdown time. And we even get a CG. I just want to see the whole thing without that stuff, without the text box blocking it. Unfortunately, that stops the Higurashi noise. Do you know what this is?
銃よ。
This is a gun.
身動きしちゃダメよ。
Don't move.
これで状況は逆転ね。
The tables have turned. Takano, have you learned nothing? You have learned absolutely nothing. Nobody's gonna do shit. Oh God. Your freaking commando unit doesn't exist anymore. Oh God.
くそ。
Shit.
なんてこと。ミオンちゃん、他の誰かを撃たれたくなかったら、
Mion?
一歩前に出なさい。
Mion-chan, if you don't want anyone else to get shot, step forward.
ダメだよみーちゃん。
No, don't, Mi-chan. Mion steps forward quietly. She has impressive courage, worthy of a leader.
あなたのおかげで私はもうめちゃくちゃよ。
Thanks to you, I'm all ruined.
私を殺そうとこの山中に怖いお兄さんたちが歩き回ってるわ。
There are some scary men on the mountain who want to kill me.
どうせ私は許されない。
I won't be forgiven.
でもこのままではあまりに悔しいわ。
But I can't just go like this.
だからね、せめてお返しをしてやりたいの。
So I want to take revenge at least.
偉そうに言ってるけど、その銃に弾が一発しかないのは知ってるぜ。
I know you only have one bullet in that gun.
その通りよ。
That's right.
でもその一発でミオンちゃんが死んでしまうかもしれないとは考えない？
But that one bullet may kill Mion-chan, right?
高野、
Takano,
ミーを撃つ気ですか？
are you going to shoot me?
誰も動いちゃダメよ。
Don't move.
焦って撃ったら誰に当たるかわかんないんだから。
If you do, I may just shoot someone. This is the Takano I remember from Higurashi.
みんな動いちゃダメだよ。
Don't any of you move.
私の後ろに隠れてて。
Just stay behind me.
勇敢ね。
How brave.
誰かを撃たれるくらいなら自分が撃たれようという自己犠牲？
Are you trying to take the one bullet to safeguard your friends? Are you trying to sacrifice yourself?
まあね。
Well,
拳銃の一発でそうそう人間くたばるもんじゃない。
it's not that easy just to kill someone with just one shot.
当たりどころにもよるだろうけどさ。
Of course, it depends on where you get shot, though.
驚くわ。
I'm impressed.
なんて勇気なの？
How brave you are.
みんなに代わって私に撃たせようってこと。
Are you trying to make me shoot at you instead of anyone else?
言っておくけど、銃声がすれば怖いお兄さんたちが殺到するだろうから、それを恐れて私が発砲しないなんてのは
Just so you
今の
know.
私にはないわよ。
Goddamn pauses.
Just so you know, if you think that I'll hesitate to shoot because those men will rush here once they hear a gunshot, you're wrong.
じゃあ撃てばいいよ。
Go ahead, shoot me.
ただし、その一発を撃った後、私の仲間はあんたを八つ裂きにするよ。
But after you shoot me, my friends will rip you to pieces.
望むところよ。
Yeah, right.
人を呪わばなんとやら。
Are you trying to scare me?
おこのぎを屈服させるほどの名将と相打ちなら、それも悪くないわね。
If I can take down the famous leader who defeated Okanogi with me, that's not a bad idea.
撃ちなよ。
Go ahead and shoot me.
その代わり、絶対私に当てな。
But make sure that it's me you shoot.
私以外の仲間に当ててみろ。あんたを死ぬより辛い目に遭わせてやる。
If you shoot anyone else, I will put you through hell.
怖い。
Oh my, I'm scared.
ダメだよ、みーちゃん。
No, don't me-chan.
高野さんは本気。
Takano-san is serious.
この人、本
She will shoot you.
なんとか時間を稼ぐんですのよ。
Somehow we have to buy some time.
そうすれば番犬の誰かがきっと。
And someone from the watchdogs will come.
もちろん。
I
それもわかってるわ。
I know, but I'll shoot before I lose my chance.
だから一矢報いる機会がなくならないうちにさっくり一発撃たせてもらうわ。
Let's see. Where should I shoot her?
さーてどこに当たるかしらね。
I'm not good at this, so forgive me for not being able to aim well.
下手くそだからどこに当たっても許してね。
本気ですか？
Me, you aren't serious, are you?
みんな動くんじゃないよ。
Don't anyone move.
私は部長さ。
I am the leader of this club.
みんなを背中に守れるならこんなに嬉しいことはないね。
If I can protect you, I'm happy.
もし当たりどころが悪かった時はさ、
If I don't make it,
部活ロッカーの中に神棚を作って私を軍神と称えてよ。
set up a shrine inside of my locker and pray for me.
次期部長はケイちゃんね。
You'll take over my position, Kei-chan.
みんなそん時は後をよろしく。
You all help him out, okay? Oh, Mion. Mion is prepared to die. I'm already cornered. I won't accept any words or negotiation. Mion understands that. She doesn't want anyone else to be killed. That was why she chose to be a shield for everyone else. I was about to say, oh wait, like seriously, Mion is getting all her moments of glory at the in the 11th hour here. Like seriously, this may as well be the Mion focus chapter. Like, cause goddamn. That was an easy decision to make for Mion, because none of her friends would be hurt. If she ends up just getting injured, that would be a stroke of luck, as far as she's concerned. Even if she doesn't make it, she thinks that this is far better than seeing any of her friends die. That's why I will shoot Mion. I can understand her nobility all too well. It's almost painful to accept. That's why I will shoot her. I will pull the trigger. With all the absurdities of the human world riding on the bullet, I will shoot her.
あなたたちよくゲームはするわよね。
You all play games often, right?
トランプのババ抜きはやる？
Do you all play Old Maid? And then Keiichi's like, no, we play Old Butler, because of freaking copyright bullshit. It is.
やらないね。
No.
うちはジジ抜きばっかだよ。
Oh, that was the real dialogue. Okay. We play a derivative of Old Maid, though.
同じようなルールよ。
And they use the same rules.
人の世の罪はババ抜きと同じ。
The human world is just like Old Maid.
誰もが一枚のババを互いに押し付け合う。
Nobody wants to pick the Joker.
それは勝者を求めるゲームではなく、
That's like
一
trying.
人の敗者と生贄を決めるゲーム。
That's like trying to pick a loser and a sacrifice instead of a winner.
私はそのババを引いた。
I picked the Joker, but there is nobody else to pass the card
そ
to.
のカードをもう渡す相手がいない。
But there is nobody else to pass the card to.
だからその腹いせに あなたを撃つの。
That's why I will shoot you as revenge.
不条理な人の世らしくね。
That's very suitable for this absurd human world, don't you think? I get ready to shoot. I have no hesitation. I will shoot. I am serious. Mion closes her eyes and opens her arms to try to protect her friends as much as she can. That's when Hanyu steps forward and places herself in front of Mion.
Hanyu?
Hanyu,
危ないから下がって。
get back!
勇敢なるミオン。
Brave Mion,
あなたの勇気はそれで十分です。
I've witnessed your courage. That's more than enough.
人の世のババ抜きが必ず人に押し付けられなければならないものならば、
If the Joker can't be passed to anyone else in this human world,
それを引き受けるのが私の役目。
then it's my job to accept it.
羽生、あんた何を。
Hanyu, what are you...
リカ、
Rika,
この世界はすごく楽しかったです。
I had a lot of fun in this world.
私も部活メンバーに加われてよかった。
Thank you for letting me join the club.
見ているだけじゃなく、加わる部活は本当に楽しかった。
It was so much more fun to be in it than just to watch.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
もう十分に楽しんだ。
I enjoyed myself.
神の身には過ぎたくらいに幸せだった。
I was so happy. Then Hanyu glares at me adamantly.
さあ撃て。
Come on, shoot.
人の子よ。
You, human child.
人の世の押し付けずには済まぬ罪を放て。
Shoot the sin of this human world that you must pass on.
それを受け止めてやる。
I will accept it.
分かったわ。
Okay, 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 okay.
分かった分かった分かったなら死ね。
Fine, die! The club members must have thought I was joking. Or bluffing. They didn't think I would actually shoot. Holy shit. It sounds like something exploded. Everything looks sticky, like starch syrup, in that sticky world everyone sees. The silver bullet sticks into an invisible wall in front of Hanyu. Yes, Hanyu finally using her ultimate godlike power. It's like there was a clear wall protecting Hanyu. The bullet wants to pierce Hanyu's chest, but it is not going to reach its goal. There is a beard of sweat on Hanyu's forehead. Hanyu has stopped the bullet with power that nobody can see. Woo! Yes! Hanyu using all her magic, finally! Oh my god! Hanyu!
大丈夫です。
I'm okay.
人の身でもこれくらいのことはできますです。
I can do this, even in a human body. The silver bullet is being pushed back. I am astonished. And then say the word. You. Monster! The silver bullet smashes through the clear wall. Oh my god, there is no wall. There isn't a wall to protect Hanyu from the bullet. The bullet is approaching Hanyu's chest. Nobody can stop it. Nobody can stop the bullet. In this frozen time, Nobody can stop the bullet that's frozen just inches from Hanyu's chest. She's doing kind of what she did in Minagoroshi, isn't she? Hanyu's friends have seen this scene before. Yep. This is the scene of checkmate. No matter how much they scream, there's no way to avoid the tragedy. They know from their memories. You will die for sure. Think about good old memories as much as you want. When you're finished doing that, the bullet will pierce your chest, drowning your own blood.
その覚悟がなかったら僕はミオンの前になんか出ないのです。
Unless I was prepared to do so, I wouldn't be here. Hanyu thinks this will take care of everything. Hanyu wasn't supposed to exist in the first place. She will leave the stage, and the rest of the cast will stay unharmed. This isn't Hanyu anymore, is it? This is 5D Rika. This is how it's supposed to be. Then, something that surprises even Hanyu takes place. In this frozen world where nobody can move, Rika reaches out and puts her hand on the frozen bullet in the air. How can she move? Even Hanyu can't move. Why? How can Rika, a mere human, move? Because this is 5D Rika. She's surpassed even a god. Don't be surprised about that. You've already learned about it. You've learned about how to make a miracle happen. A lot of God damn it. A lot of amazing things happened today, but none of them were worthy of being called a miracle. If we all believed in each other, it was supposed to happen. Therefore, I will perform a real miracle in this last moment. I am. Pauses will always get me. I am the reincarnation of Oyashiro-sama after all. So let me make a miracle happen in the end. Oh man, Rika! Oh my god! This level's like... Oh my god, this is crazy! Oh my god. So Rika, with her 5D shit, surpasses even Hanyu. Whoa. Oh my god. Rika rubs the frozen bullet gently, very gently, then holds it, and embracing it lovingly, her hands at her chest. In this world where not even Hanyu can move.
TakanoもHanyuも人の話を聞かないやつだってことも分かったわ。
Now I realize that neither Hanyu nor Takano listen when other people talk.
Mion の話を聞いてた?
Didn't you hear what Mion said?
私たちはババ抜きなんてやらないわ。
We don't play, old maid.
ジジ抜きしかやらない。
We only play a derivative of old maid.
それを高野は同じようなゲームだと笑ったけど全然違うゲームなのよ。
Takano laughed and said they were basically the same, but they're totally different. Oh yes, I live for these badass moments. Oh my god. In Old Maid, the Joker, which is a discord, is added to 52 harmonized cards, and players try to get rid of the Joker. But in their game... I'm sorry, the stupid train is passing by. I don't know if you guys can hear this. I'll wait for it to pass. But in their game, one card is taken from the harmonized cards, and players try to get rid of that card. The card is different from the Joker. It was once part of the harmonized set of cards. Players try to get rid of something in both games, but what they try to get rid of is very different.
ジジ抜きも同じ。敗者の手元に1枚カードが残って終わる。
In our game, the loser is up with one last card too.
それを高野が同じだと例えた気持ちはよくわかるわ。
I can understand how Takano thought they were the same thing.
でもね、違うの。
But they are different.
だってジジ抜きは。
Because in our game, if the missing card was added, there would be no loser. Hanyu joined a world where a sin has to be pushed onto someone else as the missing card. Therefore, there won't be a loser in this game. Oh, that is so, oh my god, that is so cool. Oh my god, that is such a badass, whoa. Of course, there would be a callback way back to Onikakushi. Oh my god. That is so cool. Oh my god. I love that. I love that. That is so awesome. Oh my god. Yet you're still trying to take one card away? That's a waste of a miracle.
敗者なんかこの世界にいらない。
Oh my god. This is what the lyrics from the song. This world doesn't need a loser.
これがフルでリカが奇跡を求めた1000年の旅の最後にたどり着いた答えよ。
That is the answer I finally reached after a 1,000-year journey, trying to find a miracle. 1,000-year? Wait, I thought Rika was only 100 years old. The answer has always been there. It was there in the very first game of Mion's club. There is a loser because they play a game with a deck of cards that lacks one card. If they believe in each other and help each other to compensate for the missing card, they become a complete deck of cards. A complete world without a loser. A complete world where no one is left out. Nobody has to stay out of the circle. Nobody has to cry or be burdened with sins. A world where everyone holds each other's hands and forgives each other's sins. When people live, there will be sins. What's important isn't to avoid sins, but to forgive them. Our world becomes ugly and twisted when people try to stay pure. Let us accept our sins. Let us all forgive. That's what Furude Rika reached. A complete world. A world free from the sins of the human world, where one has to become a loser. Rika reached it as a human. After an unbelievably long time, she reached it. Welcome home, Mother. Mother? Which mother? What's going on? The frozen time is thawed. There is smoke coming from the muzzle, so the gun was fired, but nobody got hit. Keiichi looks around fearfully to make sure nobody is bleeding. Everyone is fine. Nobody has been shot.
外しやがった。
You missed!
邪魔はないね。
Sir? My throat. Serves you right. Mion's tension is relieved, and she suddenly starts sweating badly.
この私がこの距離で
How did
外
I
すなんて
miss at this distance? All the club members think the same thing. It was a miracle that the bullet didn't hit anyone. The club members were all thinking the same thing. They were thinking, if it is going to hit someone, let it hit me. But Furude Rika wished for a miracle that went far beyond that. Rika wished for a miracle that was higher than self-sacrifice. She wished for a world where the bullet wouldn't hit anyone. She wished for a world where Takano wouldn't be hurt because she shot someone. Are you guys serious? Are you guys fucking serious? In the anime, she just misses without any of this? This is like the whole fucking thesis statement of the entire fucking series, and they just gloss over it? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Oh god, and I thought the second season, here I'm thinking the second season where they only do 2 arcs, would be fine. But no! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. I can't believe the anime just skipped that. This is like the entire message of the series laid out, and they just... jeez. Hashtag remake Higurashi. Let's get back to the story. Footsteps are rushing toward them. Takano tries to run, but she trips over a root, and the scrapbook in her hand scatters. As she tries to gather the papers, members of the watchdogs surround her. All the watchdogs point their guns at her, and some even poke her with them. But Takano still doesn't stop gathering the papers. Some men are stepping on the papers, and Takano tries to pull them out. She tries to pull them, begging them in tears not to step on them. Oh god.
Takano-san,
Major Takano,
あなたを逮捕します。
you are under arrest.
Thank you.
私が
So,
全部
it's all
悪
my
いことになるのよね。
it's all my fault, huh? The club members feel bad for her and look down.
立て、
Stand up.
両手を後ろに回せ。
Put your hands behind your back.
こら、抵抗するな。
Hey, don't resist.
いやよいや
No, no, no!
おじいちゃんのスクラップ持ってくの。
I'm gonna take the scrapbook with me. No, no! Takano just wants to pick up the pages off the scrapbook. But the watchdogs think she is resisting, so they pull her hair and try to make her stand up. Although this is her fate, it's too hard to watch her like this. That's when they all hear a noble voice.
待て。
Wait. A man shows up with divine radiance. We know this man very well, but we've never seen him as determined as this. I'm First Lieutenant Tomitake from the Investigation Department. We will take her.
That
司令部から直ちに東京へ連行せよと命令を受けています。
we've been ordered by headquarters to bring her back to Tokyo immediately.
君たちは彼女を見て気づかないのか。
Can't you tell? Look at her body.
彼女の全身を見ろ。
Look at all the scars. She's been scratching herself.
かきむしった後でいっぱいじゃないか。
She must have the Hinamizawa syndrome.
ひなみ沢症候群のかなり高いレベルの発症が疑われる。
There are lots of horrible scars on her wrists, arms, and neck. Takano scratched herself throughout the day because she was so stressed out. There is no way of knowing if these scratches are symptoms of the syndrome. Yeah, exactly. Like, she didn't scratch her neck. She was scratching, like, her arms and shit. But when Tomitake says so, they sure look like they are.
しかし、サンサは入江機関で予防薬の投与を受けているはずです。
But the major must have given a medication to prevent her from getting the disease.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
発症するわけがありません。
She shouldn't get it.
君たちは資料をちゃんと読んでいるのか。
Haven't you read the report?
予防薬は 100% の効果を保証するものではないと書いてあるぞ。
It says that the inoculation isn't 100% effective.
十分読んでいれば彼女の状態が末期症状であるとわかるはずだ。
If you read the report completely, you would know her condition is in the final phase.
調査部は彼女の尋問にあたり、ひなみ沢症候群の治療が最優先されると考える。
The investigation department thinks her treatment should take priority.
そもそも今回の事件が彼女の意思に基づくものなのか、末期発症による妄想、錯乱によって引き起こされ、それを誰かが利用したのか。
We must determine if this incident was her own will, or if she was delusional because of the syndrome, and someone took advantage of that situation. Holy shit, jeez. That would explain a lot.
慎重な判断がなくては、全容解明は不可能であると考える。
We have to determine this very carefully. Otherwise, it'll be impossible to resolve this matter.
彼女の罪なのか、彼女の病んだ病の罪なのか。
Was it her fault, or was it the fault of her disease?
この場で断言するのは不可能。
It's impossible to determine right now.
それを判断するためにも、彼女には治療を受ける権利があり、義務が。
Okay, Nichols, good night. Thank you so much for staying as long as you could. Seriously, thank you. To judge that, she has the right to receive treatment, and she is obligated to let herself be treated. Jiro-san.
彼女を直ちに入江機関本部へ移送し、発症レベルの検査に入る。
Take her to the UDA institution immediately and examine her.
高野三佐の治療体制を準備させるよう入江二佐に連絡を。
Oh, that was Tomitake. Take her to the Irie institution immediately and examine her. Notify Lieutenant Colonel Irie so we can prepare to treat Major Takano.
ただし三佐については今後厳重に監視をつけ、すべての行動には制限が加えられるものとする。
However, make sure to observe Major Takano strictly from now on. Her activities will be limited.
詳細は調査部長岡一佐から上級司令部を通して命令があるはずだ。
Details will be provided by Colonel Oka through her headquarters. The watchdogs are conveying everything on the radio. Nobody has an objection. Their job was to arrest her. Interrogation and investigation jobs are for the investigation department. If the investigation department is telling them so, their job here is done. Tomitake walks up to the muddy figure of Takano. Jiro-san! Jiro-san! Takano buries her face in Tomitake's chest and cries. Only Tomitake and Takano know the meaning of those tears.
遅くなったね。
Sorry for being late.
君を迎えに来たよ。
I'm here for you. ジロさん、
君がそうだと思っているような悪い人じゃないんだ。
You aren't as bad as you think.
やり直そう。
You can start over.
今度こそ君の本当の人生を、
You can start your
悲
life
しみよこの人生をやり直すんだ。
goddamn pauses as Tanashi Miyoko.
できない。
I can't.
私いっぱい罪にまみれた。
I've committed too many sins.
やり直したりなんかしちゃいけない。死ななきゃいけない。
I shouldn't be allowed to start over. I should be dead.
じゃなきゃ私は自分の罪の重さで
Otherwise, the weight of those sins will.
そうだね。君の罪はひょっとすると軽いものじゃないかもしれない。
That's right. Your sins may not be so light.
でも大丈
But don't worry.
夫。僕が一緒だか
I'll be with you.
ら。だから一緒に償おう。高野美代の罪を償おう。
We can atone together. Let's atone for Takano Miyo's sins.
そして僕と一緒に魂美代子を取り戻そう。
And let's bring back Tadashi Miyoko together.
その日まで僕は決して君のそばを離れない。
Until then, I'll be right here with you.
生きてていいの？
Can I continue to live?
私は生きてていいの？
Can I live?
みんながお前が死ねば丸く収まるって私に言うよ。
Everyone tells me that if I die, things will work out.
それでも私は生きてていいの？
How can I still live?
それでも次郎さん生きててもいいって言うの？
Are you saying I'm allowed to live?
それでも私は許してもらえるの？
Can I be forgiven?
世界は君を許さないかもしれない。
The world may not forgive you.
でもそれが何だってんだい。
But so what? I forgive you.
僕が君を許すよ。だから生きよう。
So let's live.
死ぬことは罪の償いにはならない。
Death can't atone for sins.
生きて償い、世界に許しを請おう。そしてやり直すんだ。
You must live and ask the world to forgive you, and then start your life over.
そうしたらきっと思い出せる。
Then you will remember.
君が本当はどんな人で、どんな風な笑顔を浮かべていたかをね。
You will remember what kind of person you used to be, and what kind of smile you used to have.
次郎さん。
Jiro-san. And that, wow, Tomitake. Unbelievable here. Yep, that's the conclusion to their storyline here. I'm pretty sure, at least, after a while, Takano was taken to Irie Institution in handcuffs. But she was handcuffed with her hands in front of her. She was holding the scrapbook. Tomitake cleaned the mud off of it. The downpour from the early afternoon has passed. The sound of cicadas restarts and reminds everyone that this is a normal June in Minamizawa. Although it's only June, it's so hot. The sky is so clear. Someone asks someone else the time. She looks at her watch. It's 3 p.m. The Watanagashi Festival starts at 5 p.m. It's almost time. The Furude Shrine can be seen from here. There are red lanterns hanging there. Once the sun goes down, those lanterns will be lit. It's almost time for the Watanagashi Festival. And everything will end. Higurashi, when they cry. The game of the different worlds has ended. And what the winner obtains after the victory is that the game ended without a loser. Awesome. Fucking awesome. Hanyu was prepared to leave after the game was over, but she is still here. She is allowed to be here. In other words, she isn't the card that was taken away. The card that was taken to play their old maid derivative is no longer here. The breeze rustles Hanyu's sweaty, messed up hair. She's dumbfounded. Rika comes over and stands next to her. She doesn't need any words. She smiles at Hanyu. The girl pretended to be a bystander, but decided to go on the stage, and then she thought that was enough and tried to step off. As she tried to step off the stage, remembering her glorious moments, someone pulled her sleeve. She was told that she could stay. Then she realized she was still on the stage, and she didn't have to leave anymore. There is a spot for her on the stage, and she is no longer a bystander. That is an unbelievable miracle. She didn't even exist in the script. Nobody needed her. But the miracle allowed her to be here. You suffered so much during your journey. This miracle isn't even enough to repay you for what you have gone through. Mipa. This is more than enough. This miracle is more than enough. Rika smiles at Hanyu one more time and gives what's in her right fist to Hanyu. Hanyu feels something hard in her hand. What is it? Hanyu opens her hand slowly and looks at it. It is the bullet Takano fired. This is the proof of the miracle. This is the proof Hanyu can exist here. This is the proof that they can be together forever and ever.
もうすぐ暗くなってお祭りの時間になりますです。
It'll be dark soon. It's time for the festival.
みんなで楽しくお祭りで部活なのです。
We'll have so much fun together.
もう脇で見てることなんかできませんです。
You can't just watch anymore.
きっと新人いじめの洗礼で罰ゲーム三昧でかわいそなのです。
I'm sure there'll be plenty of punishments to torment the poor newcomer.
もう綿流しのお祭り見てるだけじゃないのですね。
I don't have to just watch the Tanagashi festival, huh?
そうです。だってお祭りは見るものじゃなくて加わるものですよ。
That's right, because you don't watch a festival. You enjoy it. Are they testing the speakers? It's still bright outside, but the music is already on. The cheap-sounding background music of Japanese orchestra is being played at the Buddha shrine. It sounds so exciting. This is what she has been wanting to join. Rika holds her hand. Let's go together. Let's go to the Watanagashi festival. All of us. Together. Yes. Oh, this is such a great ending. Oh my god. Oh my god, they are almost too energetic. We've had two... I'm getting a bit worried here. We've had two moments where it seemed like it was a complete ending. But we're still going forward. I want to see what's going to happen here. It's been a long day and many things have happened. But they still have energy to go to the festival. But today is a special day of Watanagashi. The curse of Ueshido-sama has been lifted, and a tragedy will never happen again. Oh, hey, don't say things like that. This is the first peaceful Watanagashi without a tragedy since the dam conflict. The villagers had noticed that the phone lines were temporarily disconnected during the day, but it was fixed quickly, so they didn't pay much attention. They heard the SDF helicopters near the mountain, but the rumor said they came to the wrong mountain for their training. Elderly villagers laugh and say that the young men of the National Defense and the Army need to pay more attention. Some people say the SDF even came to the EDA clinic. The villagers don't even get suspicious about that. They assume that the EDA clinic has started doing physical checkups for the self-defense force. Oh my god. I was expecting a bittersweet ending, honestly, but this is even better, I think. This is honestly an amazing happy ending that was completely earned by just the amount of heart-wrenching tragedy we've had for 7 straight arcs. This is completely earned. There are pieces of broken glass on the roadside near the village border, as if there was an accident. People wonder how anyone could have had an accident when there is no obstruction on the road. Elderly people say to each other that they always have to drive carefully, even on a familiar road. But it looks like the trace of a normal accident, so they don't get suspicious. The rest is a ghost story. Villagers heard an extra firework to signal the festival taking place today. It wasn't an echo. Firework workers were puzzled, but when Rika said Oyashida-sama must have shot the extra firework, the villagers believed that. Yes, she did. Tonight is the night of Watanagashi, the biggest festival of the year. The villagers forget about everything and enjoy themselves. The club members are doing great as usual. Oh! Oh my god! And Chie! We haven't seen her in a while. They were doing so great, they were all taken to the main tent and yelled at by the village leader. It was a normal Watanagashi night for the villagers, but there was one thing that was very different. The girls fought for an unimaginably long time in many different worlds to let this night happen. However, nobody would ever know that. There was a big change. Furude Rika started to say she wanted to go to a pool during the summer. It is unusual for her to say she wants to do something. She wants to see the stars. She wants to go on a camping trip. She wants to observe sunflowers. She wants to change the school into a haunted house, etc. There are so many things she wants to do during summer break. Right. Furude Rika, for the first time, makes plans for after June of 1983. Because it's the first summer break she is going to experience after 100 years of repeating the same life, she will now experience an all-new summer vacation. Who can stop her from getting excited about it? Furude Rika is looking forward to waking up before Satoko to rip the page of the calendar at the end of June of 1983. Furude Rika's infinite future begins. There are infinite possibilities, but she can only make one choice. But that's why it's a great world. Let's talk about the people who fought with Furude Rika. Sonozaki Mion has vowed to study hard and continue her education out of... This is it! This is our epilogue, well, sort of. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Continue her education after the summer break. According to Keiichi, even that may be not enough time for her. However, how could the legendary leader, Sonozaki Mion, fail an entrance exam? She will more than likely find a way to get into the school she wants to go to. Hopefully her way isn't illegal. Anyway, she is looking forward to enjoying her last summer break, so she has tons of plans. The club members can't get away from Mion, even during summer. Once you are involved with her, she will always be with you. No matter how much you want to be alone, you'll never go back to spending a boring summer alone. Maibara Keiichi has been asked by Mion and Chie to be the next class rep. He was also asked to be the club leader too, but he declined immediately. Keiichi likes the club because it's Mion's club. He continues saying it's Mion's club, and finally, Mion becomes angry. Keiichi doesn't understand why she is angry. Keiichi is so insensitive. Things are going great with him. His name is now spreading even in Okonomiya. Higurashi is doing great too. She is getting better and better every day. Satoko, Rika, and Hanyu spent every day feeling fearful of being abducted. Jeez. Jeez. Rena has been acting more mature lately. She takes care of her younger classmates, and she is almost like a mother figure to the class. Oh! She is like a mother to all of the club members, too. Then Keiji says he will be a father to the class! Ah, jeez! Ah! Thank you, Miyokushi! Thank you! Oh my god! Rana thinks too much about it as usual and blushes. Yes, thank you! Hojo Satoko is as energetic as ever. She used up most of her traps in the mountain during the battle with the mountain hounds. She was setting up new ones for the next event. Oh my god, that was amazing! A rumor says that some members of the watchdogs were so impressed with her trap techniques and that they asked her for some instructions. There's supposed to be a practice area near Mount Fuji, and so they asked her to set her traps there. That's not a very good idea. People would never come back if she did. Nowadays, Satoko says she wants to fight against the watchdogs next. She is invincible. Oh, Satoko! I'm so glad that she can find a way to use her trap talent. Oh god. Maybe she'll get into the military as an engineer. Also, she has become a great cook. And that's because Hanyu has been teaching her. According to Hanyu, Satoko is a quick learner compared to Rika. Satoko's dream is to master fried chicken, which is her brother's favorite, and welcome him home with it. I'm the only one who knows this. Her dream may come true very soon! Yes! 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 Oh my god! And her brother, Hojo Satoshi, hasn't come back yet. Oh, there has been no change in his condition. Fuck. Maybe Sonozaki Shion's change should be mentioned. She comes over to the clinic on her days off. Nobody knows why she comes, but she seems to be very happy, so nobody pays much attention. Mion teases Shion that she is getting ready for a boob chop, but Shion only smiles back at her. Shion does not need a boob chop. Jesus Christ. Shion has also been purchasing some men's clothing lately. She buys things other than clothes for men, but nobody knows why she comes to the clinic with a maid costume that's not in her size. Oh my god, jeez. She's giving gifts to him. Oh, jeez. She's helping Irie with taking care of Satoshi. The biggest change must be that Shion babies Satoko nowadays. Shion tries to make Satoko call her Nene. Yay! She did! She did! She did say it! Which only annoys Satoko. Irie Kyosuke has two jobs now. On one hand, he is a respected doctor. On another hand, he is evangelist for maids. Jeez. The Irie clinic was supposed to be closed, but the villagers pleaded with the authorities not to close it. He isn't originally from the village, but now he and all others he agrees he is one of the villagers. He actively contributes to the village. The research of the Hinamizawa syndrome is no longer passive. The syndrome is being researched passionately, so hopefully in the near future, all the victims of this disease will be freed for good. Also, later on, Irie publishes an advanced article on the influence of the brain on human behavior and surprises people in the medical world. I won't go into the details here, but his talks about how one should hate the sins instead of the sinner. The deceased Takano Hifumi and Takano Mio's names are mentioned in the article. Interesting, so they declare Takano Mio dead. I think that's a good way to do it. Tomitake Jiro still visits Hinamizawa every season. He's still known as a fighting, traveling photographer, and he continues to walk around the village looking for good picture spots. However, he isn't seen much in the village. His bicycle is always parked at the back side of the clinic, so maybe he spends a lot of time at the clinic. Some villagers say maybe he's sick and being treated, but his bright smile proves that they are wrong. Takano Mio hasn't been seen since that day. Nobody knows where she's gone to. Obviously, Tomitake isn't worried, so she must be doing fine. She will probably show up one day out of nowhere and start telling ghost stories to scare some kids. What happened to Akasaka Mamoru is so funny. Ooh, what's gonna happen? His wife and daughter followed him secretly. They pretended to run into him at the festival. Rika called Akasaka Papa, so things got complicated suddenly. Oh god! Akasaka's wife smiled, but she choked his neck with her braided hair. Her arms were folded, but her braided hair moved like a tail. That's hilarious. Squeeze. His wife tortured a man who destroyed special units without even using a weapon. Rika continued to tease him, making the situation even worse. However, Akasaka's family liked Hinamizawa, and they said they wanted to come back. Oh, there she is! Ah! Akasaka's daughter and Rika became so close that they looked like sisters. Uishu Kurado has gotten back into playing mahjong. But now, Sonozaki Akane becomes his mahjong buddy, and sometimes things get extremely heated. Oh, that's so cool that they became friends. Oh. His colleagues say Uishi has calmed down quite a bit. It's probably because he has reached closure within himself. But his colleagues know nothing about it. He's planning to move to Hokkaido when he retires, but he wants to come back every summer. His bright second life is waiting for him. Kasai Tashiyoshi hasn't changed much compared to the others. To some people, this was a life-changing event, but to him, it was simply another episode of his martial story. According to Kasai, this incident was just a little bigger than usual. If this was just a little unusual, then what would be needed to rock his world? Shion insists that he tell her, but Kasai only tells her that it's a secret. Also, he regrets exposing that part of his past. Shion begs him to tell her all about it, but he simply ignores her. Let me talk about myself, too. Oh, this is Hanyu. Yep. I, Hanyu, I'm doing great in my new life as Furude Hanyu. I'm finally getting better at playing games, and now I'm taking the role as Dark Horse of the club, a position I've taken over for Mayabata Keiichi. I have a bad habit of believing everything I hear, so Mion and the others always tell me some strange stuff. Thanks to that, I'm getting tougher, to put it in a good way. Shrewd, to put it in a bad way. But then I need to, otherwise I wouldn't survive in this club. I continue to learn a lot of stuff through the club activities that I need to be able to live in this human world. This is Sunday, June 19th, 1983. Night is falling on my longest day of the past 1,000 years. The club members are having so much fun. A lot of people are here. The stall vendors are still doing business. The speakers are playing exciting Japanese orchestra music. I've known all of these. but how wonderful it is to actually feel and hear it in person. I thought I knew. I thought I knew because I've been following and watching them. But this was completely different. I knew of it, but this is the first time for me to actually experience it. We had a takoyaki eating contest. There was no octopus in it, but it was still tasty. We had a shaved ice eating contest. I would have enjoyed the shaved ice if I had eaten it more slowly. I bought a candied apple for the first time. Everyone took a bite from it. It was tasty and it was fun. We played a shooting game. I didn't know how difficult it was to shoot a target. But it was fun. Also, we played a shady lottery game. It was one of those where you pulled a string and got a prize. Nobody got a good prize. We complained to the vendor. It was so much fun. Then it was time for the ritual dance. Of course, we were so ready. We commandeered the best seats. I snuck out and stood where I was told to. I could see better than the other club members. This was the spot where the object of worship sat. This was where I was supposed to be during the ritual dance. No, this was where I thought I had to be. But seeing the dance from that spot wasn't fun. Therefore, I returned to where I was and sat with everyone else. They saved my spot. Everyone rubbed my head while asking me where I went. I apologized by saying, "Hello!" That made me happy. I watched the performance in the crowd of people. It was the best dance I've witnessed in the past 1,000 years. I couldn't keep my happiness and tears from flowing out. After the dance was over, a handful of cotton was passed around to all the villagers. We let the cotton absorb all the filth and sins of the past year and wash it down the stream. Cotton is cotton, not a human. We use cotton instead of a human so nobody is sad. In other words, this is the way to purify sins without making anyone sad. Here you are. This is for you, Hanyu-chan. Do you know how to do it? Yes, I do. I go like this and drift it down the stream, right? Oh. The girl who gave me the cotton took the letter I from her name during last year's Watanagashi and washed it down. By doing so, she was freed from her suffering and started a new life. We drift our sins down the stream. It's not the same as pushing our sins onto the cotton. Instead, we wash away our own sins and forgive ourselves. We forgive each other, we help each other, and that's how we create our history. I put my cotton in the stream gently. The cotton goes down the stream, into the world where sins are cleansed. As I stand in the water, oh my God, everybody's here. I keep looking at the cotton balls in the stream that disappear into the darkness. What a great CG. Wow. Oh my God. This is a complete world where all the pieces are put together. This is an ideal world. What else is there? What else do you want? Furude Hanyu still wants more, because we can be even happier We can be happier if we wish to be happier. It's not in a far future. It's in the near future. And when is it? I told you it's in the near future. We will be happy. See? Oh my god. Everyone is entitled to happiness. The difficult part is accepting that. Everyone is entitled to happiness. The difficult part is fulfilling that. I too is entitled. No! Because from now on I'm going to live a much happier life. I'm not going to compromise with justice. We realize all the 100 years worth for me, 1,000 years worth for you. Wait. Look at this song. Oh my god. Wait. Frederica Berncastle said, that's right, we never solved the mystery of who the hell Frederica Berncastle is. Oh! This is a thing. But Frederica said 100 years, so is Frederica? Wait. A report on the coup d'etat of the Ida Institution process. One of the responsibilities of the institution called Institution of Emergency Manual 34. Some decided to defuse and plan to execute it. Takano Mion as Okanogi accepted bribes. Authorities in the institution were detained immediately. An emergency unit was tagged against the institution. All the institution workers were arrested. Were secured to all the workers. EDA. It was nothing to do with incident. It was, and the disciplinary committee dismissed him. Takano was God, it's too fast. Shit. The possibility that she might not be held. Okanogi is accomplished. Disciplinary committee is, according within 3 years. New director, previous director under the new director. Soldier summer committee isn't being managed normally. This is acceptable. If I may get your approval, I'll report to your residence tomorrow evening. Oh God, Jesus Christ! How could anyone read that fast? Ah! Read that fast? Yeah. Oh my god. Even the credits are in Japanese, even in the original version here. Jeez. God damn it! I hope I could read that in some way. So, what I was saying, Frederica Berncastle, who has never been mentioned in the entire story proper, which I was really surprised at. Said 100 years. And this is an awesome song, by the way. Mages! Oh wow. Same people who did the Science Adventure stuff. Jeez. Oh, jeez. What a story. Oh my god, seriously. I gotta say, this ending right here really made my heart feel lighter. I don't know, like, I know that's kind of a corny thing to say, but I really, really enjoyed that. That was just so heartwarming. Okay, even Japanese people couldn't read it. Okay, thank you, T. Ah, okay. Can somebody help me out here? I don't know what this is saying. Is this to save? Is this to save?
Higurashiの泣く頃に水
A new chip. Oh wow, jeez. Okay, where do I go? We have more to do. I loved this story overall. Okay, how do I need somebody's help here. Oh, here's tips menu.
レナってさ、
You know what? This is just a chip, so okay, that makes sense. I like the Tips background music. So you know what? Let's do some magic here. In hold on 1 second, please. Just I'm trying to remember where I put this option here. Because I don't think you guys can see it that well. Let me try to get to a screen that's mostly black. I forgot how to change the opacity of this in it's been so long. I've just kept it where it was. Ah! Okay. Oh, I got it. I found it again. Okay. Here we go. There we go. The forbidden treasure, Onigari no Ryo, is the most valuable asset of the Furude Shrine that's stored in the shrine storage. In ancient times, when this place was a chaotic world of both humans and demons, this precious sword defeated the demon god. However, nobody has seen it for 1,000 years. What the hell is this? What's going on now? According to the legend, it is sealed in the statue of Oyashiro-sama that's dedicated to the shrine storage. Because of its structure, as long as the belief continues, the sword will be sealed forever, and it will be a forbidden tool. Also, it is only mentioned in the sealed prohibited books of the Furude Shrine. Therefore, only a handful of the Furude family leaders know about its existence. It's pretty badass! According to several prohibited books, the sword is shaped like a willow branch. Is this like the Shichishito from Trials and Tribulations? There are some ink paintings of the sword made by a few Furude leaders, but none of them match. That means they drew those paintings with their imagination. The legend said there was a girl named Oka who received a divine message that commanded her to defeat the demon god. This is unbelievable! However, neither human swords nor demon swords can defeat the demon god. It requires a sword that's neither a human sword or a demon sword. Oh, this is badass! Only a sword that mixes human and demon qualities can defeat the demon god. It has been said repeatedly that the ancestors of Hinamizawa are half human and half demon. Furude Oka. Furude Oka. Interesting. Is said to be the first person whose blood was mixed, and this description is what conveys that. Heaven gave Oka a precious sword. The precious sword was shaped like a willow branch. Its tip spread in 3 ways, which symbolizes heaven, earth, and people in unity. It also symbolizes the harmony between heaven, demons, and humans. Oka headed to the swamp where the demon god hid and defeated him with the precious sword. Each prohibited book describes differently how she defeated the demon god. Some say she disciplined him, some say he ran away, some say he surrendered. What happened to the demon god afterwards is unclear too. The oldest book said the precious sword smashed the demon god's horn, but the other books don't mention that. The precious sword that defeated the demon god was shrined and was named Onigari no Ryuo, I should say. But Oka sealed this precious sword in the deepest place of the shrine to forbid its existence forever. Even if it was created to slay the demon god, the sword didn't belong in this world anymore and shouldn't exist on the face of earth. Some said that it was why it was taken away from the human world, but some said Oka was the daughter of the demon god, and she wanted to banish the sword that killed her mother. It killed her mother! And the demon god was her mother. Oh my god. So she had to kill her own mom. Oh my god. The ancient Oyashiro-sama cult suggested Oyashiro-sama was the demon god, the source of chaos, the source of all that was bad, and the source of all friction. To prevent the demon god from coming back to the human world through worship and comforting is the root of the ancient cult. This may be a kind of false god cult. It's not asking for protection. Rather, it enshrines a sword to manage a curse, which is the same line of thinking as the Oyashiro-sama belief. The present-day image of the Oyashiro-sama cult is a little different from that, though. All friction is caused by Oyashiro-sama, and demons don't exist in the human world. It follows the theory that human nature is goodness. After that, the legend continues on to what we know today, the harmony of humans and demons. But in this era, all the books of the origin of the faith of Oyashiro-sama and the books of the patriarch of the Furude family have been sealed because they're forbidden. That happened probably because the new image of Oyashiro-sama, that of a loving and affectionate god, and the ancient image of Oyashiro-sama, the source of all evil, didn't match. It became too difficult to explain the doctrine. Also, if one believed the forbidden books, the Furude family was descended from the one who killed her own mother. That would mean their blood is cursed. Oh my god, so actually, both things are true. They are descended from gods and they are descended from demons. Something tells me that there is an epic as shit backstory going on here that we will never know about. Hanyu. It looks like Hanyu was a badass a long time ago. God. And Hanyu was defeated apparently, but if everything was true, then today's faith is different from the one that was started by the patriarch of the Furude family. One of the leaders of the Furude family from hundreds of years ago wrote this. The Onigari no Ryo, the legendary precious sword, is the symbol of the Furude family and the sins of the human world. It was an era where people pushed the source of their evil onto others. I could only purify their sins by killing one another. The patriarch of the Furude family took in the root of all evil herself and let her child kill her. That's how this place was freed from chaos. The patriarch of the Furude family usually means Furude Oka, but it sometimes means her mother. The notion that the patriarch of the Furude family was the demon god was a taboo among the Furude. However, obviously some leaders interpreted it that way. When the Furude family try to push their sins onto others again, and the human world tries to change back to the demon world, that is when faith will disappear, and the statue's head will shatter. That's when the Onigari no Ryo will appear to us. That is the second advent of the forgotten sins of the Furude family. Is the demon god just a legendary imagination, or did he really exist? In some rare cases, babies were born with horns, and they were called children of the demon god. Descendants of the Furude family will read this. There are numerous forbidden books that all deliver myths, but they are all so different. Oh, the train again, god damn it. Ah, jeez. But don't let them puzzle you. No matter how different all of the books are, there is all one thing they all want to convey. Search the heart of Furude Oka, the one who sealed the Onigari no Ryo forever. That is the fate that all the Furude family leaders must understand. Wow, this is set up! This is set up for some future shit, isn't it? Mr. Pigeonhole, I see you're saying that too. Yeah, this is set up. We are okay, we are just getting started. Yeah, it looks like this is a lot of setup. Oh my god, wow. And I bet that sword is what we see in the opening too. There was an opening. We saw the 7-branch sword. Oh my god. That is really cool. That seems like a little taste of what's gonna come. And now for the staff room. Hello, this is Ryushiki07. Thank you so much. Thank you for playing Matsuribayashi. Well, no. Seriously, Miyukishi? Thank you for writing this story. Thank you. I really loved it. I will never forget this story. Thank you so much for writing it, and these wonderful characters, and this awesome message. I love this story. Thank you so much for writing it. No, thank you very much for playing Higurashi When They Cry until the end. Matsuribayashi is in a way a solution episode of Takano and the kids, starting from halfway through Minagoroshi. How can they defeat Takano's conspiracy? How can they reach their ideal ending? I wrote this episode as a duel between you, the reader, and me, the writer. So if you think you created a better resolution world than my Matsuribayashi, that means you've defeated Ryukashi 07 in this duel. I, Ryukashi 07, have provided 2 resolutions. One is how to fight against Takano. First, here is a hint from the Minagoroshi episode. You find out about Takano's conspiracy, which relies on Emergency Manual 34. Next, here are hints for Watanagashi and Miyakashi episodes. It has been 48 hours after Rika's death, yet the village is peaceful. Yay, I noticed that! Yay, I feel so happy for noticing that! If you put these 2 things together, obviously the basis of the emergency manual, which Takano Ifumi inscribed, that everyone will develop final phase symptoms within 48 hours, isn't true. When you think carefully, if Rika's death was discovered 48 hours after her death, the final operation could be avoided. In Matsuribayashi, I wrote about an attacking side and a defending side like a novel. If I were to simply write about the resolution, all I had to write was for Uishi to announce that Rika died at least 48 hours ago and Takano's conspiracy would fall apart once the news reached Tokyo. This was a rather easy resolution like a puzzle, so I'm sure many of you got this right. The other resolution was the ideal ending for this world. To answer this, I have to explain the worldview of this world first. There are hints all over. The crucial ones are in Tatarigoroshi and Minagoroshi. Satoko's uncle comes home and Satoko's life becomes stressful. How can she be rescued from this situation? If this story was an exercise in murder, then the Tatarigoroshi episode is correct. Keiichi kills Teppei and hides his body well. There's a happy ending. But I didn't end the episode that way. Instead, I denied it with a bad ending. The resolution the worldview of Higurashi When They Cry advocates is a non-violent one where everyone is united as one. That is established in question episodes such as Onikakushi, Watanagashi, and Tatarigoroshi. In those worlds where one becomes suspicious about everyone and worries about it alone, things get worse and that leads to tragedy. The Miyakashi episode is the sublimation of this situation. On the other hand, when one talks to friends, it reveals that the causes of the tragedies are quite stupid. This is indicated in the Sumihoroboshi and Minagoroshi episodes. In other words, can you see in the world of Higurashi, anything can be defeated when they talk to each other and help each other? Unfortunately, that doesn't happen in reality. Helping each other creates friction, and oftentimes working alone is a lot simpler. However, we always hope that we can connect with other people, and understand each other so we can face any difficulty. In that sense, this world is a fantasy. That's right. In the worlds of Higurashi, there is one magical rule. That is to talk to others and accept help from them. Then you can defeat anything. It is possible to make a miracle happen. If that can be cast into an absolute rule, it will be a magical, systematic miracle. Just like what Hanyu and her friends said in the story. That is the worldview of Higurashi When They Cry. If you follow that rule and think about an ideal ending, I bet the first thing you think about is an ending where all the club members unite and defeat Takano. Actually, there are some scenes in the Matsuribayashi episode that affirm that ending. However, at the very same time, Takano is described as a very lonely person. By doing so, I raise question about the resolution. Everyone else unites, defeats Takano, and makes her into a sacrifice. This is a happy ending for everyone except Takano. It is a very popular style of story for the protagonists to unite and sacrifice the antagonist. Aliens come to the Earth to invade us, so the world unites and defeats the aliens. Hooray for humans, we must get along. This is a very popular storyline all over the world. There are plenty of stories that use aliens, devils, or monsters as clear bad guys and make them into sacrifices. Two parties fighting with each other becomes allies once the third party shows up. Storylines like these are indeed exciting. By adding a sacrifice, parties unite and become allies. To create this situation, there has to always be the third enemy, the sacrifice, as well. I'm sure many of those who created stories must have already noticed that. Therefore, we always add a third enemy that can't possibly unite with us. To make up with each other, we try to find a common enemy. Am I the only one who feels that describes our world today? In reality, this world belongs only to humans. There are no aliens or devils or monsters. So for us to find an enemy, we have to fight each other forever. To make up with each other, we need a new enemy. We will be fighting forever. I declare that this is the demon of our human world in Higurashi. With these explanations of the worldview in mind, do you wonder if the resolution of defeating Takano is in fact an ideal resolution of the Matsuribayashi episode? That's right. That is basically the same foolishness found in Tatari Goroshi. According to that logic, the Mina Goroshi episode isn't the best resolution for the problems that surrounded Satoko's rescue either. Do you get that? How can they make up with Takano? You wouldn't suggest to make Tokyo a new enemy unless the club members join with Takano, would you? If I continue to talk about this issue, I'll probably end up talking some religious issues, so let me stop here. What kind of ending would be the best ending that follows the worldview of Higurashi when they cry? Perhaps it's something better than the Matsuribayashi episode. This question will be a graduating question for Higurashi when they cry. Maybe I will leave this question as my final gift to those who enjoyed Higurashi when they cry for 4.5 years. Thank you for reading this extremely complicated story. In the end, what is this story? If I were to put the answer to that question in one word, it would be entertainment. It was not important if you were able to answer the riddles. After all, whoever enjoyed it won. Ryukushi 07 will continue to challenge. Higurashi When They Cry ends here, but I hope I get to see you again in a different world. What kind of work do I want to create next? Maybe it's fitting to choose my next work from an infinite number of possibilities while listening to the chorus of Higurashi. I want to express my gratitude to all the people who have supported me until today. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Ryukushi 07. Well, that's it. Let me just fix things to get what OA sent me in here. This will be a while, so... Hold on a second, please. Yeah, I'm gonna close it. I just want to change it back and I rather like this music, so Let me see how to do this. God damn it, I clicked the goddamn thing. Okay. Okay, sorry. Let me get to the tips menu. Thank you, OA. Seriously, without her, I would not have been able to do this, because apparently the requirements for getting this are absolutely ridiculous. Let me go back to the connecting pieces. Hey, everybody remember this scene, right? Jeez. Woo! I remember this section. I believe it is L5, right? L5? Hey, geez. Oh, thank you so much. Seriously, you guys are so nice to me. You guys are way too nice to me to put up with this amateur streamer doing silly voices. And, jeez. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, here we go. Flags from kids' meals. She needs to be rescued too. Oh my god. Wait, Hanyu, what the fuck are you doing? Are you creating a new world? Oh god. I'm going to play outside. A girl's cheerful voice echoes in the house. This is a tenement house, so walls are thin. Of course, her voice carries through to the neighbors. But since this is a child's voice, nobody complains. Miyoko,
お父さんたちデパートへ行こうと思うんだが。
we're thinking about going to the mall. Oh my god. Oh my god. What kind of a domino... If I'm right about what's gonna happen... Her father's voice doesn't reach this girl. Because all she is thinking about is making a new secret base with her friends in the field. Her father knows the girl has been looking forward to going to the mall, and if they went without her, she would be upset. He also knows that the girl likes collecting flags from the kids' plate at a restaurant, and one more would make her collection to be 20 flags. Oh, God. The girl tries to make a wish on a flag from the kids' plate. She believed if she could collect 20 of them, she could become happy. Oh well. I guess he'll bring a flag home as a souvenir. It won't be a big deal. If he asks a waitress, she will bring one for him. On that day, due to an accident, the trains were running behind schedule. To make up the time lost, drivers were driving the trains by braking a little too late and accelerating a bit too soon. It was rather unsafe. The Tanashi family doesn't own a car. They always use a train to go to the mall. As the girl skips her way to her friend's house, an unfamiliar woman stops her. Oh my... What?! What?! Rika! Wait, what? Not Hanyu, but Rika? I'm sorry, my voice is a bit hoarse. Oh my god, the ties between the neighbors are tight around here. She knows everyone's face, so if there's a stranger, it's either a new mailman or someone who's lost. The woman says to the girl, "Do you want to live?" And this is like an adult Rika. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell is going on? Wait. This is 5D Rika, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh my god, what's going on here? Is 5D Rika now completely separated from regular Rika? Wait, what in the... Oh my god. What the hell is going on? Do you want to live? Or do you want to die? Any person would think this woman is crazy, asking something like that. But the girl is too innocent to think that way. The girl answers immediately. Oh! Wait, I want to live. Okay? Then go. Your friend isn't home, but go on. She's not home? The girl can't figure out why this woman knows that. As the woman leaves, she stops her. She's curious, although it is a little spooky at the same time, what kind of response she would get if she answered differently. Yeah, seriously. If I want to die, then what? You'll get another flag from a kid's plate. Huh? Hey, that's not fair. They're going without me. It's not fair. It's not fair. The girl tries to run back home. Are you sure?
後悔はしないのね。
You won't regret it? The mysterious woman tries to confirm.
なんで後悔するの？
Why would I regret?
教えないわ。
I won't tell you.
意地悪だから。
I'm mean. The girl thinks this is some kind of riddle, so she thinks for a while, but can't figure it out. Then she claps her hands as if she came to a conclusion.
大丈夫だよ、お姉ち
It's okay.
ゃん。どうして大丈夫なの？
Why is it okay?
何があってもお父さんとお母さんが一緒だもん。
Because my parents will be with me. The woman steps aside. The girl bows to her and runs home. She sees her parents locking the door to leave. The girl jumps onto them and nags them that she wants to go too. The girl is going to the mall with her family. Rika, what did you just do? I forgot about this side of Rika. This is the Rika that wrote those tips in Himatsubushi, isn't it? Rika. 5D Rika, whatever. I don't know if I could even call her Rika anymore. Who the hell... I know what you're doing, but... Oh, God. The family heads to the train station, waits for a train to arrive, and gets on it. The driver is feeling pressure to make up for the delay, and the passengers can tell that from the way he's driving.
今日は急ブレーキが多いね。
The girl notices the unusual swaying of the train. She stands on her knees and looks out. Her mother tells her to sit down because it's dangerous. The girl sticks her tongue out. Then the train reaches to a very big and very sharp curve. The train tilts to that direction, and all the people are shoved. People are all squished as they moan. Then the train continues to... Wait. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. But what's gonna happen to everybody else now? Oh god. Oh my god. The girl and her parents come home under the sky full of stars, with shopping bags in their hands. They unlock the door, turn the lights on. Then the girl puts her bags by the front door and runs into her room. She pulls out her desk drawer, takes something out of her pocket, and puts it in the drawer. She closes the drawer once but opens it again. Then she
日の丸、アメリカ、イギリス。これは、どこだっけ?
spreads her treasure onto the Tommy floor. There are flags of many different countries that came with the kids' plate. Japanese flag, American flag, English flag. What country is this for? The one with the 3 colors. Then she lines them up as she counts. She counts out loud. She starts to dance happily. Oh my god. Because now she has 20 of the train didn't crash. Oh god, that is so amazing. But now she has 20 of them. It took her so long to collect this many. It was hard work for this girl, and she's so proud of herself for reaching her goal. Yeah, most countries have 3 color flags. She works so hard that there must be something good waiting for her. She made a wish to become happy if she collected 20 of them. Therefore, something wonderful must be waiting to happen. The girl waits excitedly, but it's not a magic lamp, so a genie won't be coming out. Maybe it won't happen tonight. Maybe it'll be tomorrow. The girl decides to wait patiently. She accomplished something as great as collecting 20 flags. Surely something happy will happen. Surely something miraculous will happen. Or maybe it'll be like a charm to chase away unhappiness. The girl puts 20 flags back in the drawer. As she hears her mother tell her to brush her teeth and go to bed, she runs to the bathroom. This isn't bad, is it? It's okay to get an advance of a miracle. What should I do next? There are plenty of pieces I can play with. What? You want to try too? It's fun. It makes you feel like God. Holy shit. Damn, 5D Rika is a god above gods. Oh my god, she's doing all this good. And she's creating worlds with happy scenarios. Oh my god. That's good, she didn't... hopefully she won't go mad with power. Oh, jeez. But, I don't... Jeez. Whew! So Rika really did become a god. This Rika, anyway. A world with Satoshi, or a world where the Sonozaki sisters aren't switched. I wonder what a world is like, with Satoko's parents and Rika's parents alive and well. Oh, how about this? Akasaka gets persuaded by Takano and becomes an enemy. No, hey, no, don't do that, no, stop. I fucking had to say it, I jinxed it, I fucking jinxed it. That sounds interesting. Personally, I'm curious about a world where Takano is madly in love with Tomitake. Oh god, no. Oh god, Rika has become Flowey. Oh god, oh god, oh no. Oh no, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck. It'll be fun to match Keiichi with different girls too. Oh my god! I love shambles very much. Oh god, please, Rika! Rika, please. Do not become Flowey the Flower. Please, I'm begging you, please. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Let's see, what should I do next? I have so many pieces. Hey, do you want some? What do you want to do? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. The world of Higurashi when they cry will move on even without us. There are many dreams, possibilities, and miracles in that world. There are innumerable pieces, all interweaved with each other. I've shown you a small number of these pieces, but after you play with the rest in the world of Higurashi when they quiet down your hands, there's a big wide world full of pieces, and they are yours to manipulate. Your dream, possibility, miracles, yours to discover. Thank you for joining me on this 4.5 year tale about that world. I thank all those that supported me during this 4.5 year tale. I thank all the characters, family, good understanding, co-workers, spared no effort, friends. And while I am the same person created, I thank the world itself. Unforgettable 4.5 years. Thank the battle of my legacy of thank all the people who sent emails teaching me the joy. One more piece is joy of making a product of your own. I have nothing to show for 4.5 years I spent in college. I only spent a day without achieving anything. I left no proof that I was even alive. If you feel that regret, if this was what drove me to make that work, I think we can meet again as friends. That's why I leave you with special. I look for the day with me you meet. My friend, Ryukashi07. Oh my god, okay. Oh wow, oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck. Oh god, oh fuck. Oh god, oh fuck, oh god! Oh god! Oh my god, is this what makes Minako? Oh god! Oh my god! No, you are away, and you are everybody who watched this. Thank you so much. Oh my god! Seriously, we got 9 people here now. That is amazing. I think that is probably tied with the most we've ever had for simultaneous people watching this. My voice is extremely hoarse right now, but thank you all so much. Oh, JM! Oh, you're there! Hello, JM. Oh, it's so nice to see you there. Oh, God, thank you, Oe. Thank you, Apparition. Thank you, Adian, for inviting me to the Hinamizawa server in the first place. And, I know you don't like to watch streams, but thank you anyway. And, oh, my God. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh my god, so oh shit. Oh my god. Well, first of all, oh good night, T. Oh my god, if you're sleepy, yep. Oh, it's 2 a.m. here. I love this story, but now I'm really terrified about Rika. Oh god. Shit. Thank you, Apparition. Oh god. Okay, I don't know if we were supposed to take it that way, but I am really, really fucking terrified now of this power beyond that of gods that 5D Rika now holds. Oh god, hello, Shadow Tonberry. Good night, Oe. But oh my god, this has been an experience. I love this story. This is not really the end, because I will see you all in 2 days for the start of Saikoroshi, which is supposed to be the epilogue, even though we seem to have gotten a lot of epilogue here. But oh my god. Holy shit. We never really got, like, an elaboration on the whole alien thing with Hanyu, did we? I'm betting that's what the console arcs are for. The ones afterward. Oh my god. Umineko will be after Saikoroshi. And if I could get my hands on any kind of version of Higurashi, which I've heard something that I would like. I'm really curious about that one, and I've heard it's short. I really would like to play that too. Before I jump into Umineko. But yeah, I guess it would make sense if Frederica Bernkastel is 5D Rika. I wonder why she chose that name for herself. If that's true. I think I do want to play an original. I think I do. Oh my god, I love this story so much. Okay, it's been way too long of a stream. Almost 4 hours. Again, we can't stop the fucking endings from being 4 hours long, can we? We'll try to break that. Jeez. Ah, jeez. 11 people here, you guys are so amazing. Oh my god, 11 people. No way. You guys are amazing. But I'm going to do Saikoroshi, and I think Higurashi. That makes sense. If it's Bernkastel 1, then that makes sense. Oh my god. But seriously, I'm gonna end this in a couple of minutes, but I don't know how we were supposed to take that, but yeah, I'm not gonna. I've heard nothing but bad things about the Umineko anime. I'm not gonna watch it, don't worry. And, I'm sure you guys will tell me all about how the anime ruined all these different scenes. When I do it. Oh my god, T, you're so awesome! Seriously. Seriously, all of you guys, you are just the best. 5D Rika is scaring me. She is really scaring me. I hope that she keeps her sanity and does not become Flowey the Flower 2.0. But, oh my god. Or rather 1.0, because Higurashi was before Undertale. But I've heard Higurashi is very short. I think I might do some console arcs between the Umineko chapters. I think that's something I might do. But I will say one more time, you are all amazing. Thank you so much for joining me in this journey through Matsuribayashi and Higurashi as a whole. And I really look forward to seeing you all for Saikoroshi in 2 days. And seriously, thank you. It's been almost 4 hours. Thank you so much. And I will wish you good night. And I will really hope to see you all in 2 days for Saikoroshi, because we aren't done yet. You are all the sweetest of hearts. Yep, that's the order, Oe. that is the order of what I plan to do. Good night.